letting know. You a capper, get your feelings hurt a lot. Ain't got no rapper trying to claim the top spot. If it's too hot to get the fuck up out the war room, we on a mission, ain't got time for all these fake goons. Yeah, who's scared, nigga? You started as soon as you see me come through. You on 10 when we started, you was on 2. You got your feelings hurt, you up this way, what you gon' do? Cry baby bitch if you scary to go to church. And after I meet you, we can see if that shit work. I get it up the mud, I don't mind playing in the dirt. Without your friends, all your bitch ass can do is lie and lurk. You're talking stupid and they shit to make you mad out. The bar reloaded, but don't come here with your hand out. I'm slapping bitches and I'm stomping all they friends out. We play for keeps them on the week, you belong to me now. You a lover, but you steady talking tough. We stay ready, so we know for calling bluffs. You thought you had it till you seen us coming up. We step on next on disrespect, and it ain't no letting up. You a capper, get your feelings hurt a lot. Ain't got no work but trying to claim the top spot. If it's too hot to get the fuck up out the war room, we on a mission, ain't got time for all these fake hoes.
I ain't never been in the room that I can't control. I had a problem switching from lady to beast mode. I'm hypertension, leave you angry bitches ankle swole. Or foaming at the mouth with achy necks and little nose. You know I stand on business firm, bitches 10 toes. Positively negative, bitches 0. Got this complex AO on deck and a black voice. I spit a solo about y'all, baby. Your family record. Blood over wine is not good night. You bitches got a choice. I said more is the first time. We don't do remorse. I'm from St. Louis, come here. Two different things. Keep talking shit, got the robotic knock out Sonic. Lemon pepper, step out to lemon pretty wings. Mississippi Valley, you feel great to be his queen. You can't handle my pies, niggas ain't nothing nice. Living for one, you don't wanna war with them nights. It's Cleo Chopper, Kelly Young, better get it right. It's not for life. I get the trippin' over shit. Make your head to tippy raw. You don't want a war, bitch.
You a lover, but you steady talking tough. We stay ready, so we know for calling bluffs. You thought you had it till you see us coming up. We step on next on disrespect, and it ain't no letting up. You a capper, get your feelings hurt a lot. Ain't got no work but trying to claim the top spot. If it's too hot to get the fuck up out the war room, we on a mission, ain't got time for all these fake goons.
Yeah. Lies didn't knock, you heard me.
Met with a creature most foul, the manticore, residing in the depths of the pyramids.
These niggas want smoke, so I'ma play their whole set. You're over talking shit, but look at you is not a threat. Spitting spinning through the mic and hit you with the kicks of death. Yo, the naga is the truth, that's why you bitches upset. And I'm a 9-war naga. Fuck talking nice, you see with me, it's all sight. I put it in your fucking life. You're over talking tough, it's up a side. King Naga on this Tyreek Benz, y'all just basic gods, and my bitch gone. Take shots at all your partners, cause they winning this fraud. Attention whore, you place an X on yourself, you win Zion. You pussies don't want it in the jungle with these lions with dragon wings. Lion with dragon wings. I'm a lion with dragon wings. Lion with dragon wings. I'm a lion with dragon wings. Lion with dragon wings. I'm a lion with dragon wings. Lion with dragon wings. Brother spit flame. You and I stay together, so you call us a toe. See, you the type of nigga told on the revolt. I'm in the swamp with the ninjas coming back for your throat. Call me wine, same follow. Just bombs on your ass, nonchalant though. You know nothing about how coach you are, cause you the boat you are. Should've stayed in your roster lane. This is not a game. I'm taking aim to bust this roster brain. Nah, the man that call us grind and split flame. These niggas lame. I put that on my nigga Dame. We are not the same, cause you niggas still stuck in some mental chain. Lying with dragon wings. Lying with dragon wings. I'm a lion with dragon wings. Lion with dragon wings. Lion with dragon wings. I'm a lion with dragon wings. Lion with dragon wings. I'm a lion with dragon wings. Grind and spit flames. One of y'all gonna stop me. You don't want to be. All you want to do is try to rap, but you're whack at that shit too. Huh? I'm a lion with dragon wings.
Playing with y'all pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. I'm a pseudo killer nigga, and I'm coming for your head. Holding niggas up, got a book for the pseudo shit they said. Ain't no more running, nigga, I'm gunning for your head. I'm a boogeyman to these pseudos, I'ma leave these shit bad. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. I'm tired of all this talking. Niggas running their mouth. Big chest on platform, begging for some clout. Niggas ain't doing nothing, only scream and shout. It's a first round KO, I'ma knock these niggas out. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers. Pseudo killers.
Ain't no more running, you heard what he said. Source reference scholarship, leave pseudos dead. 7,000 lion coming out the jungle, coming off that top rope, king of the road runner. Thriller in Manila, your scholarship's vanilla. Been Deacon Riley running with the mother pseudo killers. Hey, now you a goof, tore a nice suit. Run up here, running your mouth, no archaeological proof. Pseudo killers.
I'm a pseudo killer nigga, and I'm coming for your head. All the niggas are kind of bugged for the pseudo shit that they said. I'm a pseudo killer. I'm a pseudo killer. Ain't no more running, nigga, I'm gunning for your head. I'm a boogeyman to these pseudos, I'ma leave these feet red. Pseudo killer. 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 Pseudo killer. Pseudo killer. Pseudo.
Yeah, pseudo killers in the building. I'm talking about the champ, Soldier K9. You know what I'm saying? Big things happening for that brother, man. Welcome to the Lions, man. My name is JJ7000. Mandinka Mali 7K. One of the most feared debaters on this goddamn planet. Sit your ass down. So I know you can't stand it. That's right. Come on into the den, man. I'm all right. We had a couple of good things happening tomorrow, man. You know, we got Yasha Ben Israel versus Zadok Ben Israel. They'll be having a preliminary for the virgin birth debate discussions been going on in the community for several years now. Uh, I got an interview lined up with Asar M. Ka. He will be calling out Soldier K9. I got an interview lined up with Ron Shields. We setting that up. We're talking about Divine Prospect. Uh, who else we got? We got one more thing going on. But I'll tell you before the show's over. But yeah, man, this is a throwback ass whooping that Judah Nazareth took from Tehuti, man. This was bad. This was brutal. This was ugly. At this point in time in the Lions thing, the Lions was going through some transition. The Source Debate League just split from the Lions Den. We had just got it kind of ran off SVDL. They came over to the Lions Den, and we ran on about the building. But at this point in time, so we had a tournament going because Jeremiah Please said Yah was gonna, put the belt up, move on, start his own debate league. So he put the belt up. We had a tournament. We had a 16-man tournament. Jashu, Black Jesus Minister, Pro Israel One Don, Judah Nazareth, King Seth, Jashu, I think James Cassell, Matt Selah Shalom. No, not Matt Selah, but Matt Selah. Who else was in that tournament? I think a brother named Giovanni. Oh yeah. I forgot that one brother name, but he had a debate with King Self and said that Ham is not it was a biblical debate. Ham is not Noah's son. I said, goddamn, man. Come on, man. Say that for the goddamn. Say that. Don't do that debate in this tournament, man. Come on. Then he got mad at me because he lost. I tried to tell him. What was that brother name? Jihad, my man Jihad. I go hard in the yard with a bad report card. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jihad. But man, so now what was that? Shit. What was that? Something about the tournament. Shit, I forgot now. Yeah, let's get to. Oh yeah. So Judah Nazareth ended up becoming okay. So the remaining debaters that was left in the tournament, Jeremiah, please said, yeah, I took the debaters with him and we split because they didn't like the way I handled the situation with. There been little things brewing anyway, like with the Black Jesus Minister debate versus Yeshu, Esau the white man, and I think in that debate, Yeshu contradicted his own source and said that there was a white gene out. Same thing I told you, Corey. It was I forget the name of that damn gene, but that gene was out causing his skin to whiten way before Esau was even around. So how could Esau be the progenitor of the white race? This is an old topic. So, I kind of addressed that with the judges and shit. Kyle was a judge, and he heard Jashub say that, that Gene was already out. They still get a debate to Jashub. But Black Jesus Minister was doing too much playing around, Scooby-Dooby, Jashub. Then he want to get serious at the end. So it was just a big thing. So I say that to say this. So Jeremiah, please say the Yah. Took the debaters with him. There was about 5 of them that was left in the goddamn tournament. I think 5 or 6. Goddamn, that been 7. Shit. But anyway, because at the end of the day, we was just left with Judah Nazareth in the tournament. So we like, fuck it. He gonna be the Lions Den champion. By default. Shit, everybody left. Everybody that was in the tournament. And so then Tehuti, I bring in Tehuti's student. I forget his name. I forget his name. So he brings in Tehuti. And then Judah Nazareth thirsty to debate the KEMET. So they set it up, and Judah puts his belt on the line. His first title defense. So this is what we're gonna watch. We're gonna go back and go back in time and show you how Tehuti became the Lions Den champion. And then after that, shit, Tehuti was champ, man. Shit. I had him set up base with him and Jabari, Ump West, what's that other brother? The Morris guy, I forget his name. Man, it was Jabari Uncle West, Zion Lex, Taharka Bay. Took him over to Garfield. You know, I got his name out there. This Judah lost the belt. He don't blame me. I had 5 judges in this debate. How the hell you gonna blame me? 3 of them Bible believers. 1 was a true seeker, 1 was atheist. If you got 3 people in the debate, I mean, as judges, and they're Bible believers. 1 was a Hebrew, 1 was a Christian. I forget what the other one was. And then you had a free thinker, and you can't get the 3 Bible believers to vote for you, Judah. That was your fault. But enough talking, man. Let's go ahead and get you the meat and potatoes, man. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Tomorrow, like I said, we got a preliminary Yasha ben Israel versus Zadok ben Israel, the virgin birth preliminary. I got Asar and Ka coming on. The Kemetic master will be calling out the Lions Den champion, Soldier K9. Something about Chet Diop. Something about Diop, African scholar. They disagree on. I have to get their full details for the show over with. And then we also got in the making for the Lions Den discussion championship. The Lions Den discussion champion, Apostle Zaquan, has defended that title over 6 or 7 times. He debated 4 people in 1 month when he became Lions Den discussion champion. And how this came about, Sarnetta came over and challenged Apostle. Apostle said, well, I don't debate. I discuss. So I came up with a genre. I said, whoever wins this debate will be the new Lions Den discussion champion. That's how it went, ladies and gentlemen. And Sarnetta didn't show up for the debate. So this is what Apostle holds over Sarnetta. So now Sarnetta has, jumped into the debate ring and stuff. So now he wants to come for revenge. He ready now. You see? So that's the debate coming up. It's salvation for everybody. Apostle Zaquan, Lions Den discussion champion, will be defending his belt versus Sarnetta from Sarnetta TV, House of Conscience. He will be putting up his debate Coliseum belt. So whoever wins this match will have 2 belts. You see what I'm saying? Battle of the Geritals, the geriatrics. You see what I'm saying? Well, let's get to it, man. Hold up. Oh yeah. We set up Apollo Bay. Will be going on Sarnetta TV tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I set that up for him today. He will be calling out Tazariak. Tazariak, you want to catch him over there, when he buys, sell. No, he over there, then he got to cross the line, and you chat Tazariak jumping him. Well, now guess what? He coming to call you out. So that's tomorrow at 3 p.m. Then 6 p.m., like I say, on JJ7K TV, we'll be doing the preliminary Yasha ben Israel versus Zadok ben Israel. So we got also, like I say, the Lions Den ladies champion also will be in action. I'm talking about Sister Genesis. She's the new ladies Lions Den women's champion, however you want to put it, representing the females. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just gonna put her on. Actually, she's not just limiting herself to debating women. She calling out the guys too. She's getting in the ring with Cube, our monkeys, humans. That's coming up, I think, tomorrow as well. So it's a busy day tomorrow, and in the debate circles, man. So you get a lot of information, edifying the body. That's what we do. The collaboration with the Bars Reloaded, Lions Den, Sarnetta TV, House of Conscience. Collaborations we got going. If you're a new debater, get at me, man. I can get your name out there. I'm also, a debate consultant, debate coach. For some of these, younger debaters, man, show them the do's and don'ts, what to look for, things like, as consultation is free. You hear me? See, Silky's one. I'm his debate mentor coach. Look at Silky. You see, he now the number 1 contender in the Lions Den. He went toe to toe with Soldier K9. Soldier K9 came out on top with the victory. But hey, this young guy, Silk the Shocker, is a formidable opponent. And like I say, man, he'll be back January 1st. So, like I said, let's get to the meat and potatoes, man. I'm running my mouth. All right, hold up. Let's see, share screen. Let's see, where we at? Shout out to Professor X. All right, here we go. Let's see. This is Throwback right here, y'all. Oh, okay, here we go.
Heard audibly having some technical difficulties.
Go ahead and let everybody know.
All right, greetings to everybody. I'm definitely glad to be a part of this debate. And again, this is your boy, Black Jesus Minister, the Ecclesiastes 3, kick your ass Christian, balling and crawling, swinging and banging all the way from Houston, Texas. Be sure to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe at Black Jesus Radio, all one word. Black Jesus Radio, all one word. Peace to the family.
Are you on? Everybody, yeah, everybody's on except for the Japanese.
Okay, started.
We're starting introducing ourselves. I think that's what's happening.
Yes, go ahead, Daquan, you're next.
Hey, shalom, family. It's your brother Daquan, aka Yashar the Lion. You can find me on YouTube. I got a new YouTube page called Lions Road. I'm about to start up. Also on Facebook as Daquan Yashar Ariyah, or even on Instagram at Yashar the Lion. I'm pretty well known in the community. I'm here just to enjoy the debate. If I need to be a judge, judge fairly. But everybody pretty much knows me. And that's all I want to say. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Mike.
Shalom, everybody. I hope you can hear me. I hope I can be heard audibly. Having some technical difficulties, but this is Michael Edwards, RBG Hebrew 1, and I'm here to just show support for the Lions Den and the brothers is going to be doing the debate. I'm very excited, and make sure that you guys follow me on YouTube, RBG Hebrew TV 2020, and you'll enjoy.
All right. Duran, can you let everybody know?
Yes, peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. My name is Duran. I have a Facebook page called Him Coming. I teach of the Creator's name of I. I came in to be a judge, and like my brother said, to judge fairly. And, hopefully we'll get a chance to hear these brothers speak. And I hand the mic on over to the next person.
All right, great. Jamal?
Shalom, it's me. I'm Jamal Smith on Facebook. You guys can see what's up with me. And I'm just here to see some good information and make sure everything's gold with the truth being told and facts being given.
All right. And Jason Sosa?
Maybe go on that. You still not seeing the screen?
Jason, are you there? Okay, I think he stepped away. Mudawa, can you let everybody know who you are? Mudawa, are you there? was there. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. The audio is not that anyway. Yeah, this is Mugabe. I'm just here to judge fairly, impartial.
What's going on? You looking fresh? Look like you got your coffee. Cause everybody, this brother's over in Japan.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna turn it over to Michael Edwards, and I'm gonna share the video. Let's get it in. Let's get ready to rumble. That's what's up. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm smiling now, boy.
All right.
Hey, the little bit of hair I had left, it was falling out.
Let's
get it.
So here we go. All right, family. So now let's do this right off the bat. Let's make sure everybody is muted except for the person that's going to be.
Yeah, everybody got to mute their mic, family. Let Mike talk.
Make sure we get their voice. Yeah, everybody mute your mics. Mute your mics, please. Everybody mute your mics.
I think it's the guy that's debating. I don't think he's hearing you
right now.
Yeah, my brother, you got to mute your mic, family.
I think it's his.
Oh, just your turn to speak.
There you. All right, we good.
Go ahead, Mike.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get the rounds going. We're gonna do 3 10-minute rounds. All right, 3 10-minute rounds. We'll keep it really respectful. We're gonna go in on the scholarship, and we're not gonna preclude you from doing anything, but let's just keep it respectful. And we're gonna do a rapid fire after the 10-minute rounds. Okay.
I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but it's 3 15-minute rounds.
Sounds fair?
Yeah, 3 15-minute rounds, and then 3 questions apiece.
350. That's right.
After the 3 rounds, and then it'll be a rapid fire, and then we'll go to the judges.
Okay. Cool.
All right, my fault. Go ahead.
3 15 minutes. 3 15 minutes. No. That was good. Okay. All right. So we're gonna talk. So y'all want to do it because? Oh, we already know who's gonna go first.
Okay, Judah wants
toss a coin.
Judah wants Amon Hotep to go first.
All right, brother Amon. You ready? Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, unmute your mic, family.
Yes,
he just froze. There you go.
I'm unmuted. Can you guys hear me?
Are you ready to go, my brother?
Yeah, sure.
I hear you.
Okay. Let me get the. Okay. Let me.
I hear you. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I hear you clearly. Okay. Peace, everyone. Again, since Judah Nazareth just arrived, I'm gonna introduce again. Wait, can you guys hear me? Is it echo? Oh, turn that.
Yeah, I think that's your line, but we got
you got echo.
I'll time keep. So it's 8:54. You got 15 minutes. Go ahead and get it in now.
Okay. All right. Peace, everyone. My name is Amin Hotep Ra. I'm reintroducing myself. I just stepped in. Just to clarify again, the debate topic is Ma'at versus the Torah. Therefore, the premise of this debate is information that is within Ma'at versus information in the Torah, and which one is better to guide our people. If you guys can hear me, say something. It's muted. I can't hear them.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, let me
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do a screen share. Tell me if you guys can see my my screen. Can everybody see my screen?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Hold on 1 second.
Not yet.
Okay.
Are we holding the time for the brother, or we're just letting him
Yeah,
roll
we'll
out
hold the
on
time for him until he get his screen up. Yeah, we'll hold the time.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Tell me if you guys can see now. Can you guys see the screen now?
Not yet. No screen share.
No. If you want, if we can't get it up, brother, what you can do, if you got stuff to read, you can just share your sources. You can do it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's saying share audio. Screen, share my entire screen. Share. Oh, why is it not sharing the screen? Okay, share.
Oh, okay, brother. Excuse me for a second, brother. Can you hear me, brother? I may be able to help. Can you hear me? Brother, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Instead
I can
of
hear you,
clicking, when that share your screen screen opens up, don't click the that little blue button at the bottom right hand corner. Don't click that one. Instead, click where it says share whole screen, that box. Click that box up in there, inside the box, not that little bitty button at the bottom right. Where it says share
okay,
entire
my screen right now says. Okay, hold on.
Where it says share entire screen, click
Stop
that.
Screen.
Go to share screen.
Share screen.
Start over and go to share screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go to share
I'm
screen,
on the share screen. It's just share
okay,
screen.
and then you're gonna see share screen, the blue line. Click that.
Okay, got that. And it says
Okay, and then you're gonna see a box. When you see that box, don't click down there in the bottom right hand corner. Click where it says share entire screen. Click that.
Okay. And now there's this thing that says stop sharing as if I am sharing.
Okay, no, don't click stop sharing. Don't click stop sharing now.
It should be. You guys see my screen?
Okay, so go somewhere on your computer and let's see if it'll pull that up. Go somewhere on your computer what you want to show.
Okay.
Hey, Jeremiah, you need to click.
All of us down, right?
Jeremiah, you should click the box to open up.
Right, it's not showing.
It's not showing?
Yeah, we don't see it yet.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see nothing at all. I'm not seeing anything.
I thought everybody had to be down and it just had to be that one up.
Let me share my screen and see if it pops up.
So give me a napkin.
Stream is even new.
Y'all see my screen, guys?
All right,
No.
it's there. I see it now. Can y'all see it yet?
No, is that my screen? Do y'all see my screen? I wanted to see if it was working from my end.
Yeah, I see yours, Black Jesus.
Okay, all right. Well, then I'm gonna undo mine. Brother, try that again, brother.
Yeah, he must have went and got that cheap Dell laptop on sale.
Stop.
All right, now we see it. It's there.
All right.
There it is, right there. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, it's there now.
Now.
All right, start his time. What time is it? It is.
All praises, man.
All right, we're finna get it in now.
All right,
Let's
my
get
brother, you ready to roll? You ready to
The
roll?
Lions
We
Den
got you up.
Championship right here tonight. The Bible. What is best for the black community? It's finna go down. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, I'm cheesing it in. I ain't lying. Let me see what time it is. It's 9 o'clock. You got to 9:15. Let's get it in. Go ahead, family.
Unmute your mic, Ahmad.
Go ahead, brother Moon. I'm mute your mic, man. Unmute your mic, my brother. Can you hear us? Uh-oh. Unmute your mic, brother. Can you hear us? Are y'all hearing anything from the brother? Because I can't hear nothing.
No, we
Not
hear
at
you,
all.
Mike, but he dead.
Unmute your mic,
Yeah.
family.
I don't even know if it's his mic being muted. I think he might have.
My
I
mic
don't know what he
my
did.
mic isn't muted. My mic isn't muted.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I
Let's
didn't think it
go. There
was.
you go.
Hold on.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, hold on a second, please. Oh, now everything's freezing up. This is so strange. Why is it doing this? Okay, what is this? This is difficult. Okay, here we go. Okay, can everybody see my screen and can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
We can
Hey,
see
just
it, but
speak
it's
up just a little bit
oversized.
louder.
Okay, good. Okay, what everybody's looking at right now, can everybody see the screen? What you're looking at right now, and I'll move this up here. You're looking at a papyrus called the Papyrus of Amenemopi, and this papyrus is 1300 BC. On this papyrus are written some of the several laws of Ma'at. If you guys can hear me good, just somebody say something because it sounds muted on my end.
You're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, on this is the laws of some of the laws of Ma'at, and if anybody wants to research it, they can see. You can go to Wikipedia. You can go to any encyclopedia, and it will date this back to the time of the Ramesses period, based on forensic dating, and also based on the style of handwriting. It goes back to 1300 BC. Now, in 1300 BC, there was no. There was no record of anybody following any way of life called a Torah. If there is, and I'm going to ask Judah at the end of this conversation about dates, because the last time we spoke, the brother said he does not use dates. We're going to have to use dates in this conversation because dates is how we're going to get to the origin of these papyruses and of these so-called writings called the Torah. Oh, there's a car crash. Oh, no, okay. I'm sorry, guys. There's a crash outside my place. Okay. Everybody hear me? Everybody hear me okay?
Yeah, you still
Yeah, you
good,
good?
bro.
Good.
Okay, good. Now what you're looking at,
Still good.
you're looking inside of the tomb of Amenemopi, of which it shows Amenemopi. This is a depiction of Amenemopi in his own tomb. And this is something that I can show my child. This is something that I can show my children and younger people that are coming up that want to see an identity of somebody that could read and write and that had a moral standard and civilization. And I have an example, a physical example, to show them. In the records of Amenemopi, when we actually shrink this down and look in the records of Amenemopi, we will see things like in chapter 13, which I have the actual book here, but this is just the image. Better is it to be praised as one loved by men than wealth in a storehouse. When we go to the book of Proverbs, we find the same thing. We find a good name is rather to be chosen than the great riches and loving favor. Now we're going to discuss with Brother Judah Nazareth the dates of the book of Proverbs, the dates of the Torah, and the dates of these books to find out which one was actually first and which one is actually from what. Now this is Amenemopi chapter 6, and it says, do not displace the server's marker on the boundaries of the arable land. Oh, you can't see my hands. You can't see the screen. Okay, boundaries of arable land. When we go to Proverbs 23:10, it says, remove not the old landmark and enter not into the fields of the fatherless. Speaking of the same thing again. When we go to the book of Amenemopi, chapter 1, it says, give your ears and hear what is said. Proverbs said, bow down thy ear and hear the words of the wise. When we go to Amenemopi, chapter 9, it says, do not fraternize with a hot-tempered man, nor approach him to converse. When we get to the book of Proverbs, 22, 24, it says, make no friendship with the angry man who is a hot-tempered man, and with a furious man you shall not go around him. So the ways of Ma'at existed, and this is not even the oldest writing.
10 minutes remaining.
Fine. This is actually one of the newer writings or middle writings. The ways of Ma'at are proven ways of life that were found along the Nile Valley, which are inside of museums today that you can go and find. This is Museum Papyrus number 10474. And these are the proven, this is an example of the proven ways that we lived. Now, is this good for our people? Absolutely, because when I'm making a decision as far as who to be around and fraternizing with people, I can go back to the book of Amenemopi, where it says, "Do not fraternize with a hot-tempered man, nor approach him and converse." I can apply that. I can teach that to my family, and we can move away from being around hot-tempered, temperate, volatile people and let them calm down and then approach them. Proverbs thought it was good because Proverbs took the exact same concept and said, make no friendship with an angry man. So this is one of the 900 principles of Ma'at, which is dated. You can go see the original in museums. It's proven to be found along the area of the Nile in the Ramesses period. And I can use these principles to teach my children, my as people call them, my wives, and my students, and I can apply these principles as far as not taking property that is not mine, not extending the property's boundaries. There are several different principles, and these principles are recorded prior to any record of anything called a Torah. And so when presenting what is better for our people, Ma'at or the Torah, I'm going to be presenting aspects straight from Ma'at, from primary sources, with museum numbers, with dates, with areas that you can find them in, and where to pull them up. You can pull up the instructions of Amenemopi and get this information. When referring to the Torah, I would expect the same. I would expect Judah Nazareth to tell me the dates, where it can be found, and to show that the ways of the Torah actually predate the ways of Ma'at, or are the ways of the Torah plagiarized and taken from the ways of Ma'at and then renamed something else. Hold on 1 second, please. One moment. Okay. So I'm going to come off of the screen share. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment. Okay, can everybody see the regular screen with the box and me in it?
Yep, you back on.
You good. You good.
Okay, good. So I would like to present another tribe of people, or another group of people that have been recorded, called the Isfet. Is anybody here familiar with the Isfet? Has anybody heard of that word before? The Isfet or the Apep? Has anybody heard of that word before?
Yeah, don't waste your time in your round waiting on us to answer. Go ahead. It's your presentation, your round. So you lock in. Don't waste your time waiting on us to answer.
Okay, good. So in the ways of the Isfet, these are evil ways, and in the ways of the Isfet, I'm going to present some of these principles to Jeremiah Judah. I really wanted this to be, I'm really waiting for the interactive portion, but I want to ask Jeremiah Judah right off the bat 2 questions, because I'm about to end my time, because I really want to get into the interaction. And the question is, do you use dates? Question number 1. If so, what is the oldest Hebrew Israelite writing? And question number 3, what would be a good punishment in a case Actually, I'm not even going to ask that. So I just want to ask these two questions because I want to get into the interaction. But the question is, do you use dates, and what is the oldest Hebrew Israelite writing? Because if the
Well,
yeah,
I will answer that, but I'm not debating you. That's Judah.
I'm sorry. I mixed up.
Okay.
I called you. I'm sorry.
But Judah,
I called you.
hold on,
Judah. I called you
hold
Judah.
on, but
sorry.
Judah, he can't answer any questions until the 3:15 rounds are over.
Right.
So those questions, they can't be answered by Judah.
We got to go through the rounds.
You got to go by the rules.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
so you got 5 minutes remaining.
Okay, I thought I was asking 3 questions at the end.
So
of
just
each
hold
round.
your questions and keep putting your presentation.
After the 3
No.
rounds, then you can ask the questions, not during the round. All you're doing is presenting right now.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. All I'm doing is presenting. I thought, okay, I misunderstood. Okay. Okay, that changes a lot. All right. So if I can't ask any questions and I can only ask after the 3 rounds, I really wanted this to be interactive. I thought I must have misunderstood. Okay, so yes. So the laws of Ma'at are the oldest laws found along the Nile Valley that our people followed. And these laws created the very first spiritual country on the planet called KEMET. And in KEMET, these people strive their best to follow the laws of Ma'at. Whether every single person within this country follow the laws of Ma'at or not is not really relevant, because some people have fallen off the path, some continued to follow. Most people did follow, but what we're dealing with is the actual laws of Ma'at. So when Jeremiah Judah does his presentation, I really hope that what he presents is within the laws of Ma'at, because this is laws of Ma'at versus the teachings of the Torah, and which one is more beneficial to our people. I'm actually going to end there because I was under a misunderstanding. My fault. I thought I could ask questions and he could come in answering the questions. So I'm going to actually end my time right there. Okay, peace.
All right.
All right. You had 2 minutes left.
Good round.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, Michael.
Time, the 2 minutes left. All right. All right. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me?
You're good.
All right. All right. Well, good round. I appreciate that round. And make sure, brother, that you keep that debate format in mind. You want to use the whole time with all your bullets, as much as you can. Don't worry about those questions. We're going to have the rounds for the questioning. Next round is our brother Judah Nazareth. All right, my brother. We're going to give you your 15 minutes and let you take it away whenever you get ready to rock.
All right. It's 9:13. You got 15 minutes. Go ahead, Al.
All right. First, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, God, the God of Israel. And I want to give a size 11 Nike, Nike basketball shoe on the neck of my opponent. After I bury him, I'm going to throw him in a linen cloth and dump him in a river somewhere. Now, the debate is about which is better, Ma'at or the Torah. Not which one came first, because this guy's going by dates. However, that's not the topic of the debate. The topic of the debate is which is better for our people. So I'm going to come from the perspective of, if we are as you say, like a nation, like a stateless people without a land, and we enter into a land and we need to start to build up our nation, what are the fundamental principles and things that we would have to apply?
There we go.
I think the mummy's still talking. Brother, wait, brother.
You got to mute your mic. Mute your mic.
Yeah, you got to mute your mic. There's no interaction through the rounds. When he speaks, you got to mute your mic, and when it's your time to speak, he'll be all the way muted. But let him finish his round. All right, brother? Let's go. Go ahead, brother.
I'm going to respectfully bleed you out. I'm not going to just start stabbing you. I'm just going to poke you and just let you bleed out slow. Now, check this out, bro. I'm going to do some screen sharing right now. What is better for our people? The Torah, which is the teachings, which is wisdom personified in a book, the gateway to heaven. And we know that heaven is the firmament above, and it is also the spirit or the mind of man, right? Now, the Most High said that we are called the gods, right? So the Most High is not a god. He's the creator of all. there are the angels who are subject to form and limitation, and then there are the earth angels, which is the nation of Israel, with a message to give to all mankind. So I'm about to start to share my screen, and we're going to get into kicking the mascara off this guy. Here we go. I'm going to share screen real quick. Let me know if you guys, my computer's acting a little, probably put some heck on my computer. It's acting a little slow.
We'll stop your time so you get your screen up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to this first. All right. All right. Can you see it?
Not yet.
No.
All right. Jeremiah has to, or someone has to hit the screen share on the thing.
All right, hold up, y'all. I'm new at this. Hold up. Go ahead, man. Camera on, man. Screen share.
Right there.
All right. While they're doing that.
All right.
All right.
Y'all see it? Let's get it. All right, your time starts back up. You have to, it's 9:15. You got to 9:30. Go ahead.
All right. You guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get it kicking this guy's head through the field goal. Here we go. 1, Israel had colleges. You can find this in 2 Kings chapter 22, verse 14, 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 3, 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 38. Kemet's common people were illiterate. So the pharaoh, the Sabates, or what they call the priest of the quote unquote judicial system of Kemet, they had some form of literacy, but for the most part, the people of Kemet were illiterate. Okay, like they were deaf, dumb, and blind, didn't know nothing. While our people had an advanced civilization, we had colleges, right? So I could go through and show you the Bible scriptures, but since we only have 15 minutes of time, you can go back and fact check these things for yourself. So I'll just have the scriptures here for you. 2, Yahweh, the Most High, created the heavens and the earth. This is Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 through 18. And he keeps all things in order through, we have our sun, our moon, our stars. All these things are for signs, festivals, days, and years, which is Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. Not ma'at, which is just an ideal, but we'll get to that in a second. It's just an ideal. We'll get to that in a second, right? There are no pharaohs or ma'at, and the divine order of heaven is still here. So technically, this dude's dead. Technically, right? I just took his head and stuck a knife through his trachea. Technically, he's dead. There are no pharaohs, and no one's practicing ma'at, because Pharaoh, well, we'll get to that in a second. Just keep that in mind. I want to keep reiterating that he can't practice ma'at because there's no Pharaoh, unless he means Donald Trump. But we can keep the commandments, though. So we can apply our book. His book is for funerary service to enter the underworld, to go through Brahma, Osiris, Baphomet, whatever foolishness, spooky sky daddy foolishness they got. Okay. Images of men, women, animals, birds, bugs, fish, water life, sun, moon, stars are given to the simple-minded heathen of the world. This is found in Deuteronomy chapter 4, verses 16 through 19, right? I should pull up this article and show you the Egyptian pantheon, right? Which are all insects, birds, human beings, fish life, crocodiles, frogs, all sorts of foolishness, right? Leviticus 18 says, do not follow the practices of Kemet or the Hindus, which are Canaanites. You guys don't know this, but the Nile Valley civilization, they got their civilization from the Hindus. That dude tries to disprove that during this debate. Fat L. Because for one, I'm kicking a dead body right now because you already died. You don't have a pharaoh. So you can't practice ma'at because the pharaoh was the maintainer of ma'at. Let's get to the second illustration. He's dead already. Dead, dead, dead. This is what happens when you come out here messing with these people. From this article, the pharaohs, look, you can see this right here. Let me make this big so you can see it. Like the other kings, the pharaoh sat at the top of the social and political order and acted as commander-in-chief, controlled all military occupations. But the pharaoh was much more than just the head of state. He also helped maintain ma'at, the divine order in the world. Without the pharaoh, the Egyptians believed that the world would descend into chaos. Well, Pharaoh is in a grave somewhere rotting with maggots chewing on him. And the divine order is still going, right? You still get summer or winter, spring, autumn. The divine order is still around, but Pharaoh is long gone. So this dude's technically dead first round. This is that Iron Mike, you know, first round. He threw a punch. I slipped it, hit him with a left hook and a right cross, knocked him in the cheap seats. He really can't come back from this. He's dead. But we're going to keep it. We're going to kick the dead body. This is what happens. The Most High said, Israelites, you're the gods. These dudes over here worshiping the sun, moon, and stars, and frogs and lizards. Okay? Nah, bruh. Get out of here with that foolishness, bruh. The spirit of Ma'at. Ma'at was venerated as the goddess of justice, morality, and truth. Well, Ma'at's dead. You know why? We got Ma'at working the stroll right now, making us some money, because she's not doing anything else for our people. Okay? The Torah told you about the strange woman. Justice, morality, truth, and strong, blah, 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 right? Hold on, let me get this real quick. Hold on. Thoth and the spirit of Ma'at. Thoth is this god of magic, a moon god. Remember what the Most High said about worshiping of the sun, moon, and stars in Deuteronomy chapter 4. This is what Egypt, all they did was worship nature and sun, moon, stars, animals, people, frogs, lizards, pigs, whatever foolishness you can think of, pure heathen sauce. The ancient Egyptian god Thoth and his female counterpart Sheshach were the patron scribes of the temples of Thoth at Hermopolis. There were the secret halls containing historical records which had been kept for thousands of years, including the 42 sacred writings of Thoth, the 42 books of Thoth, encapsulating all training and knowledge of Egyptian priests and scribes. Thoth was the god of justice and supreme judge, and was revered as the great teacher who taught mankind the art of writing. Well, we know that's not true, because where's Thoth? Like Thoth didn't teach me to write, the Most High did, Yahweh. Thoth was described as the one who reveals Ma'at and reckons Ma'at, who loves Ma'at and gives Ma'at to the doer of Ma'at. So you can see that Kemet is a medley of confusion. First Pharaoh is supposed to be the guardian of Ma'at, and without Pharaoh, you can't have Ma'at because the world would descend into chaos. But Pharaoh's dead and the world's still going. How does that work? Now they got Thoth is supposed to be the one who reveals Ma'at and reckons Ma'at and loves Ma'at and gives Ma'at to the doer of Ma'at. Come on, man. Like, what are we talking about here? Bear in mind, Thoth's wife, Shishak, is called Saraswati in Hinduism, Brahma. Okay, so this dude's practicing Hinduism. But if he tries to rebuttal that, he loses focus of, well, he's already dead. Dead people can't fight back. As you can see here, the spirit of Ma'at in the ancient Egyptian law, the Pharaoh was perceived as the guardian of Ma'at, without whom Egypt would descend into chaos. Well, again, there is no Pharaoh, so this guy can't be practicing Ma'at. He's reading the book of the brain dead. Okay? Hold on. How much time I got, brother?
We'll pause your time 1 second. We'll pause your time. Your time be paused. How long you got, Jeremiah? Brother Jeremiah, you there?
He had 7 minutes remaining.
Okay. So again,
7 minutes.
There's no more pharaohs. Muslims rule Egypt right now. So unless the imam is this pharaoh, this dude can't practice Ma'at. Allahu Akbar. That's what he needs to be. Correctness, righteousness, steadfast, unalterable reality, order, stability. Okay, yeah, that's all great. Sounds real good. The problem is, wait a minute. Wait.
You had 7 minutes. You got 6 minutes now. I stepped away for a second.
Okay, hold on. As you see here, Ma'at is not regulated only to Kemet. You see that Ma'at is also in Hinduism and Buddhism called Karma, Kama, Kama'ah, Dharma, Rita, which is Hinduism, the Hindu, the original version of Ma'at. Tao, you heard about that in Chinese religion, haven't you? Balance and order. Weird, yeah, because this mess is weird. Moria, May, Asha. Personified names: Ma, Ma'et, Mat, Ma'ut, Amas, Ma'at, Me'it, Ma'et, Mut. Greek goddesses: Metis, Dike, and Themis. Themis, the lady of good counsel, divine order, fairness, natural law, and custom. So let me guess. Dudes agree. Like pure heathen. But let's get to something real quick. I'm saying these dudes playing games over here. Hold on.
5 minutes remaining.
All right. Let's see if we can get this real quick. Hold on. The computer's going slow. Hold on. Come on, computer. Can you hear me? Because my computer froze.
All right.
We can hear you.
All right, hold on. My computer froze.
Okay, so Your
Yeah, 4
computer
minutes. We'll
froze
start
up.
your
Are we
time.
holding this time still? All right.
Yeah, you got 4 minutes left.
Cool, cool, cool.
Oh man.
All right, take
All
your
right.
time, brother.
We only got 4 minutes. Okay. Watch this. Egypt's pharaohs delivered divine justice from beyond the grave. Whether alive or dead, pharaohs were the source of all law and order in ancient Egypt. So there ain't no law in Kemet except for what the pharaoh said. So one pharaoh could say one thing, and then he dies, and the next pharaoh comes and says another thing, and then he dies, and the next pharaoh comes and says another thing, and he dies. And this, the source is National Geographic, where they do archaeology and research and this and that and this, whatever. So that's my source, right? Egypt's first laws emerged when the upper and lower kingdoms were unified according to tradition under King Menes under 2550 BC. From then on, different pharaohs would bring their own approaches to law and order. Different pharaohs would bring their own approaches to law and order. So Ma'at is not a law. It's just a quote-unquote negative confession, which we'll get into this in the second round. It was not for everybody. The Ma'at, the interest into the field of reeds or to go visit Baphomet in the underworld was strictly relegated to the monarchy and the aristocrats, not to the common people. And they began to like worship Osiris. So then the monarchy began to incorporate Osiris into the Book of the Dead, because at first it was Ra. But he knows this. Anyone who studied Egypt knows that Osiris was for the common people, a vegetation sun god. And the first gods they used to worship were Atum, Re, and Ptah, sun gods who masturbated and brought other gods and human beings into order. I don't have much time, but again, I'm going to reiterate this. No pharaoh.
3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes.
All right. I can stop screen sharing this real quick because this dude's dead. There's really no way to come back from this. Let's reiterate this. Pharaoh's dead. They're all done. The monarchy's done. So he cannot practice Ma'at. It's over. It's over and it's done. It's finished and it's done. 2, all the law sprang from the pharaoh. But since pharaoh ain't here and pharaoh was the guardian of Ma'at, then you can't practice Ma'at. 3, Kemetic religion comes from Hinduism. He tries to dispute that. He's already dead. He can waste his time to dispute that. But again, I still got the manuscript showing the comparison of Kemetic, but that's not the debate. The debate is Rita, aka Ma'at. Which is better for the people? Now, my second round will be on the applications of the Torah for the spirit of the Israelite and our things to establish a nation and to maintain a high order of civilization. My opponent can't do that because, well, Pharaoh's dead and Ma'at is dead. And he's dead too. And I see dead people. With that, all praises to Yahweh God. You know what I'm saying? Shalom to the gods of the Israelite nation. And to my dead opponent, I see dead people. Finito.
Woo! All right. Well. That's the end of both the first rounds. Unless we're gonna go into the second round. Brother Amun, you ready? Make sure you remember the format. Okay, shoot till you run out of bullets, and we'll call your time. You got 15 minutes. You got 15 minutes.
Is it?
All right. Do the mute your mic. And I just let me do a quick side note. I shared this to Cross the Line Radio because I want y'all to see how you're supposed to do a debate. You see how the moderator stays out the way? This is how you're supposed to do a debate. All right. So let me know when you're ready, Aman, Hotep Ra, and we can get you back on going.
No, that was.
Trying to share your screen?
Yeah.
Everybody hear me? Screen ready, then we'll start your time.
Okay. One moment, please. 1 moment.
Everybody mute your mic.
Yep.
You gotta put your battery in the
Oh, yes.
In the middle.
Right. My battery. Hold on. No, this is the one that can't be charged. That's right. Hold on. Okay. Let me get back and tell them about this thing. This is gonna. Can everybody hear me? Mic check. Mic check.
Mic check. You good to go? Sounds good to me.
Okay. I am using my hotspot to provide internet service to my computer. My battery is at 10%. I have to switch out this battery. It's going to take a second. maybe a minute, and then turn back on my hotspot. It may not even cut off, but if it does, it's because I'm switching out my. Oh no, is it cutting out? Oh, no.
Okay. So if it cuts out on him, are we holding his time or is that on him?
Yeah.
Are we gonna hold his time if it clips on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it clip on, we'll hold his time.
You got to hold his time.
I'm gonna go ahead and switch out. Let me try this. 10%.
I'll just say I'm enjoying the debate so far, fellas. Y'all doing a good job, and I'm looking forward to the rest. Keep it fire.
All right. Well, while he's doing that, I just want to give a shout out to the Light Magazine, Brew News, Black Jesus Radio, Black Beauty Inc., Torah Nights, RBG Hebrews, and all the affiliates of the Lions Den. I appreciate y'all. Think Productions, Neo Love, Sandpit Records. Hey, there's so many of y'all that support this thing we got going. I love all y'all, man. With that being said, let's get it in. You ready, Amon Hotep, bro? If not, I can do some more promos. I'm trying to keep it going, man.
Yeah, he lost connection, so he's switching that battery. He wasn't going. Yeah, he wasn't going to be able to stay on because they ain't got no electricity. That battery dead. He'll be back in a second, I guess.
He'll be back. Black Jesus, you want to say anything? Okay, well, that's
yeah. Can you hear me, bro? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this debate so far, and I'm just gonna give you guys just a snippet into my vote so far. If I had to give a vote so far, I would have to say that this is a equal. Both of you guys have made some comments that I disagree with on both ends. So I will say this first round is equal. So y'all got to come with this information, man. Y'all got to come with some distinctions between my and Christian and the Torah, and come on with it, man. Y'all need to come on with it hard. Bring some facts, bring some hardcore information, and make sure your information is true.
Right. That's one of the founding fathers of the Lions Den Debate League, Black Jesus Minister. And he's balling and crawling all the way from Houston, Texas. You see what I'm saying? Hey, me and that brother, we go on the road and kick ass. See, we ain't one of the debaters that just stay at home. You see what I'm saying? You got some debaters that's scared to get out there and get their feet wet somewhere else. Not Black Jesus Minister and JJ 7000. You see, we step into all kind of devil pits and everywhere they got. Hey, we ain't scared. We know we got the most high with us. You see what I went through last night? JJ 7000 took on 2 debaters. That's right. The JJ still came out on top. That's what I do.
Yeah.
You understand? Hey, Michael Evans, you gonna give your assessment on that debate last night? Go ahead, until we can get the brother back on.
Yeah, the brother jumped out the gate and fell off and fell on his sword, defaulted, and couldn't control his own. I mean, I don't want to call her his servant, but y'all know who I'm talking about. So I just want to say, brother, I'm proud of you, man. And like I told you, keep on going, keep swinging that sword, and don't stop. Don't stop. I see it was a straight up victory for me, and knowledge of the Bible about African culture, or about what we call as African culture. I hate to see people look over what the Bible says. And I mean, every point in that debate, they kept on doing it. So that's a clear win.
The Bible is not an anti-African book. You understand? We have several ties with people that you call Hamitic. A lot of the patriarchs have Hamitic wives. You know, we also had Solomon. Solomon had a triple alliance with the Canaanites, the Phoenicians, the Egyptians. Oh, he's back, everybody. Hey, Ahmad, you gotta come on out. Go back. Try one more time, brother, because it's not bringing you in. But yeah. So I don't understand how they see. The Bible is anti-wickedness. It don't. You know, the Most High don't deal with wickedness. Cause they try to say because the Most High has killed different people like say the Egyptians, that he's totally against them. Well, guess what? The Most High also killed Hebrew Israelites. So that make him anti-Hebrew Israelite? Come on, man. Y'all got to do better with this. Okay, hey, brother, you got to, I'm trying to get you in here, but it says device not connected. So try to go out, come on back in. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a reboot.
I have one question. I have one question. Is Black Jesus Minister a judge?
Yes, he is. He believes in KEMET. He's also an Israelite, and he's also a Christian. So he's unbound. I mean, he's not biased, brother. Just do your thing, and you're gonna be all right. And
come on, man. We need somebody with some common sense, bro.
Is Brother Black Jesus normally biased? Is he normally biased on this subject?
Yeah, but you know how it is over here. Ain't nobody biased.
He hates the Torah, but it's fine. If it gets rigged, everyone will see it. It's fine.
Yeah, we ain't gonna let it be.
If your opponent can't, Amon Hotel Rock, leave and come back in.
Brother Judah, I am surprised that you called me biased, bro. I'm very surprised, bro.
How about we give you and Brother Judah 2 minutes to square off before? Why don't we give you and Judah 2 minutes?
It'll never happen in 2 minutes, bro. It'll never happen. It never happened.
Come on, dude, chill out, man. It's gonna be all right, brother.
Hey, dude can't practice mob without Pharaoh. That's it. We're talking it's equal for, bro. What are you talking about? Come on, man. Use some common sense.
You messing up now. You can't be attacking the judges. You want to win the judges' favor. You know, you can't smoke bees with honey. How they say flies with vinegar. However they put it. You know what I'm talking about, man.
That's a fact.
You're giving out vinegar right now. You need to get some honey on that spoon and reel in the bees. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime,
you should show where you can't. If what you're saying is you can't practice Maya without Pharaoh, you should have something in your presentation to show that, because they're laws.
All right. Okay. Well, right now, let's.
Hey, did anybody see my round? I clearly showed that all law and order stem from Pharaoh. There ain't no Pharaoh, so there ain't no mod. So someone's not paying attention to the debate. This is what I'm talking about. But it's okay though. I'm gonna live stream it when they see some funny business. We'll know what judges not to get.
Brother Judah, if I was biased, I never would have said that it's equal so far, bro. I'm saying that both of you guys have presented some information that I disagree with. And right now all I asked, I said both sides, y'all need to come hard and bring some distinctions between the two. That's all. I'm giving good advice over here. And y'all
hold up, everybody. You judges, y'all can't be
right. We can't say nothing.
What's going on? See, I don't want to get the reputation of the cross the line or a Sarnetta type thing. We don't want that over here. We want it fair for everybody. Because what I went through last night was some bullshit.
So you can focus, man.
I signed up for a one-man debate, 1-on-1, and I end up debating a man and a woman.
Yeah, nobody's doing it that way though. But I got what you're saying. We were just having conversation.
A man and a woman last night.
We weren't going down that. But I understand
exactly what happened last night.
Please keep your comments to yourself after the debate, and then your judges and everything. Please.
You fair there. Yeah. Is he gonna be able to come back in? Is the question?
If he don't come back, man, I don't know, man. It might be, hey,
yeah.
Come on, Amon Hotel, bro.
Because we was talking about before, but Brother Judah Nazareth, we were saying, man, your title was almost up for grabs because the time we was waiting on you, man.
Hey,
we thought you was going.
We thought you was hiding up under the bed in the fetal position with your thumb in your mouth.
You don't make the weight, you lose your belt. They say.
Yeah. So yeah, we hope the brother can get back in here, man. So he don't, go out like Roberto Duran.
Say anything about what any of your social media pages or you plan anything you got going? If not, we'll give him a couple more minutes, man. I want the audience to just hold fast. I'm getting ready to call him real quick and see what's going on.
Yeah, call him. Make sure he ain't did the Roberto.
That
Duran.
battery ain't working. You ain't getting through.
All right, well, here's an example, everybody. If you know you're gonna be in a debate, make sure all your electronics is plugged in. We had this problem before with what's that guy name? Matt So Real. When he debated Yashar the Lion. So Pro Izzo is in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Pro Izzo. You there?
Pro Rizzo 1. Shalom, folks. Y'all know what it is. I'm enjoying this debate so far. Hope all is well. You know me, I'm Mr. Law and Testimony. If they speak not according to these, it's because there's no light in them. They look up, they hate their God, and they curse their king. Hope everybody's well tonight. Just sitting back. I'm a little late, Jeremiah Judah, trying to get in. But as usual, I'm just observing some of the things that's being passed and back and forth in the debate. So, it's a little early to call it. Hopefully the brother comes back and we can kind of hear his side. So far, things are a little bit lopsided. I don't know if it's from the verbosity or just the way things are going, the flow of this whole debate.
Okay.
But it sounds interesting. Hopefully the brother comes back. I'm really interested.
Well, we just got a message from I think one of his what do you call it? Not camp members, but temple members, and they said he's trying to get back on. Shrine members. I guess she would be with the shrine.
Wow. Okay.
Anybody got any upcoming debates or anything? Any upcoming events? Go ahead and tell the crowd. We losing people right now. We're gonna have to get it back going.
Yeah. Any upcoming debates? Any products that people are selling? You got any products, books, anything, websites? I want to give myself a go ahead and throw that out because we're gonna be back doing the RBG Hebrew sweaters when the wintertime come. I was gonna do the t-shirts for the summer, but I was just too hot for that. So we're gonna do sweaters, and this time with the RBG Hebrew sweaters, we're gonna have the tassels on them on the sweater. So it'll be a nice project for me, and I think some of the people that like the last ones, they'll like these too. So be looking out for that and keep up with me again. RBG Hebrew 2020 on YouTube, RBG Hebrew TV 2020, and you'll see the advertisements coming up in the coming months. It's too hot for a sweater right now in California, though, for sure. 108, 109. What is the temperature like over there, Brother Judah Nazareth?
That's probably like 90, 95.
Man, I wish we could get that. I wish we could get that over here on a daily basis.
It's crazy.
Southern California.
We're like 86 on the East Coast right now.
Couple more minutes, Judah Nazareth. I know you're ready to get it in, family.
Wow.
All right.
I mean, you got to think we did wait for. Oh, there. This Elder Cornell.
Well, y'all said 11 o'clock, so I came in at it earlier, actually 15 minutes early.
No, listen. I said 9
It's
o'clock
on the
Eastern
flyer.
time, right? Which would be 11 o'clock your time.
Right.
Right?
It was 10:45 when I came in.
So it was 9. You came in at 10 o'clock Eastern. Almost 10 o'clock Eastern.
We've been waiting. Yeah, we've been waiting 45 minutes for you, bro.
Yeah, let's let Judah Nazareth go again and just let old boy when he get here.
But he can't hear what he's saying though. That's not fair.
That's his goddamn problem.
Yeah, but we waited for what you call for 45 minutes.
We can't let him do that.
Fair,
we can't let him do that. He's got
But I was told at 11
to be able
o'clock.
to hear it. He got to be able to hear it. That's only fair.
I thought the
but
flyer
if he
said
defaults,
that. I don't know what you told. Right,
But
right.
look, I was told 11 o'clock at my times, but I came 15 minutes early.
Oh, you turned 11 your time.
See, Judah, I said the flyer said 9 o'clock Eastern in America, right? So that would be 11 o'clock your time, right?
Yes.
Right.
But I came at 10:45. And y'all said y'all was already waiting.
Don't worry about you here, man. Next time I apologize, everybody. We're going to get the time a little bit more, a better understanding. So,
hey, Judah, you understand what's going on, bro? It's because in America we got daylight saving time where we spring forward, fall back. They don't have that in Japan, so we're actually 2 hours off.
Okay.
My apologies, brother Jamal. I still didn't know. All right, we got Elder Quinai in the building.
Most High bless y'all.
FOPE camp. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about FOP if you don't mind.
Yeah, Most High bless, man, for our people edification for all black people to edify them, man, and anybody else that want to hear. Actually, I'm just happy to be on this side of the fence, man, with the #1 debate lead, the Lions Den. You know, we're always in the building, brothers. So Most High bless y'all, man, and y'all stay strong, man. You know, I'm here to see what's going down. We'll tell what the debate is about, man. What's going down?
Right.
Peace and blessing, brother Quinai. Peace and blessing to you.
Shalom, Elder. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this brother one more time and see what's going on. Somebody entertain the crowd. Anybody got any jokes or something? I don't know, man.
I think
Jaquan, it's your turn. Jaquan, you the funny guy of the team. Go ahead. Hey, make us laugh.
I'm trying to get my 4-year-old to go to sleep, man. I can't do it right now, family. Damn.
Well, let me hold on, man. Yo.
Well, shit, I mean, you know, with his damn hairline, man. I mean, shit, maybe he was trying to find some of them pieces that fell off. You know that damn, man. I mean, I'm saying, man.
Come on, man.
Y'all know this live, right?
Oh, yeah.
Look, they act for jokes, man, and that hairline be messing with me, man. I'm sorry.
Yo, the club.
Hey, hold on, man. I had to make my call, man. Keep the crowd entertained for a minute, man.
Stop.
Hey, man, somebody tell Eyes Piss K to stop crying, man. Over there.
Man. Stop crying and get control of them women on that women on that panel of the Cross the Line show.
Hey, man,
that
I heard
lady last night.
Hey, look, I heard, man, when Eyes Piss K cry, man, they always sticking the pacifier in the wrong end.
I'm gonna mute out and let y'all finish now.
They always sticking the pacifier in the wrong end.
Hey, did y'all see that FOPE video by Brother Yehuda of Johanna bragging on Israelite penis?
Nah, that was horrible.
Oh, yeah, family, I gotta watch that, man. Them niggas is fruitcakes. I'm sorry.
I actually did see that.
That nigga was bragging on Israelite penis like a woman, bro.
What is going on in here?
Yeah,
I gotta watch it, family. I gotta watch it.
Did y'all hear the lady last night? She pulled rank on OCAP and she said, "This is my show." Did y'all hear that?
Okay, hey, we gotta drop somebody off because he's coming back on. So Elder
Look, let Elder Quinai take a turn in hosting. I'm gonna drop off.
All right, that'll work.
If somebody else drop off, I'll come back.
All right, that'll
Elder,
work.
you up to that?
Sure, I got to see.
All right, bet.
Let him know where he's starting at. We're in the second round, so he'll know what's going on.
Yeah, okay, we made room for him, so he come on in now.
Okay, thank you. Peace.
All right.
Peace.
If he can't get on, he might finish his round through my phone. But he should be coming.
And remember, y'all, this is what's best for our people, Ma'at or the Torah. So
there you go. He's not connecting though. Oh wait, there you go. We finna get it back in, everybody.
Okay, wow.
He went to the conference room and conjured up Amon Ra and all the pharaohs of Egypt.
Yeah, well, his God must have given him his blessing back.
Right.
Oh,
Hey, back to the mummies. Let's go.
Hold on. Now, yes, I'm rebooting.
The mummy rebooting, y'all.
Central. Let me get all my information back on the screen. Computer rebooted.
Hey, like I said, we apologize. We had technical difficulties, but that's life. Things happen, man. But hey, we try to be as fair as we can.
Yeah, that's up.
Some of y'all.
Okay, let me get back on.
Ready?
Oh, look at this. No, I'm not ready. I'm rebooting. Sorry.
All right.
I'm here, but I'm pulling up all my all the files that I had on the screen share. Because the computer completely rebooted. It X'd me out of the room. It had a pink square and it said no no audio and mic mute, and I couldn't even get back in. I had to reboot everything. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go.
Well, come on, man. Make your God make us wake up, man. You putting us to sleep.
We got comedians.
Well, hey, look, if Maya and his gods need some energy, man, all you gotta do is inbox me at yjohnson123@yahoo.com, yjohnson123@yahoo.com, and get your sea moss.
Get your sea moss. That's right. Get your sea moss.
We're gonna wake up them gods with our sea moss, man. yjohnson123@yahoo.com, and we're gonna take care of you. Give you all them flavors you want. Okay? All them flavors.
And I learned this from Garfield. My book is coming out in 5 years. The Misconception of Jeremiah Judah 7000. Pre-order right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now. Pre-order.
Right. Now, this is when Jeremiah had hair, when he got a bald head. Which one are we getting?
Right. That'll be in chapter 8 when I had hair. I'm talking about how it fell out.
I know that's right. Come to the channel and get your folked up masses from Shashan. You know, who gonna get folked up tonight in the lines then?
Yeah.
Well, it already look like his hairline is already folked up.
All the pictures that I had on the screen, I had to pull them all back up.
Oh, man, cut it out. Come on, man, cut it out.
There's a man here, Brian.
Yes, I have to. Okay, I'm pulling them all up.
All right. Okay. All right.
Let's get it, baby. Lines then. Trying to chop off some heads in the lines then. Let's hear this. I want to hear this smoke.
I want to hear it too.
I want to hear this smoke. Somebody God gonna lose tonight.
Okay,
He's technically already dead.
Let's get it. Yes. Okay. Here we go. I gotta get back on this. Pull this up and screen share.
Can you screen share on? Okay, let me know.
Okay. Sorry about the technical difficulties, everybody. I had to reboot everything because it actually locked me out of the room, so I couldn't even do anything. I don't know.
And see, this is also another lesson that I tell people who watch the Lions Den. Write this stuff down, see? Because you can always have technical difficulties. Then you're going to be sitting up there looking like who did it and what for. See, JJ 7000, I take notes. I write my stuff down with my sources and references. I don't depend on technology because things like this can happen. I always preach that, and I stand firm on it. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's get it.
JJ. Yeah. Oh. Okay, here we go.
All right, we're ready to reboot. We're ready to rumble.
Ready to reboot.
Elder Cornar will be taking over the hosting duties. I thank Michael Edwards, RGB Hebrew, to build it. Great commentary. He does great commentary on after the debate. Or some goofy that Sarnetta might say, Michael Edwards gonna catch it. You trust believe that.
Well, right now the Lions Den was popping. There's no more Sarnetta news.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
It's the Lions Den. It's the Lions Den. The new conscious community.
There you go.
We're gonna bring them shirts out. Lions Den 102 conscious community, also FOP collaboration. Lions Den, the new conscious community. The wicked warlock of New York side nigga is dead. Let's get it.
Here we go. Okay.
Right. He too busy at the gate parade knocking at the little guys, man. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. This is round 2, everybody. Versus Tor.
Hey, Judah.
What is best for our community? Go ahead and share your screen, family.
Can everybody hear me okay?
We hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, Judah.
Everybody mute your mic. It's round 2.
Okay. So, judges, please make notes. Please make note, judges. Remember, this debate topic is
It's not. You got. It's 9:55. Oh, boy,
the teachings of Ma'at versus the teachings of the Torah. I want everybody to make note. All the judges, please be fair and please make note that absolutely nothing that he showed on the screen came from any papyrus, any teaching of Ma'at. If the judges noted that he showed, and I showed papyrus, translation, British Museum number, the date, where it can be found in the encyclopedias. This is called primary referencing. He is showing his own pictures, his cartoons that he's drawn. That's his writing. He has not shown, anyways. So he has not shown one quote from Ma'at. So that whole spew that he just did has absolutely nothing to do with the teachings of Ma'at because he never quoted. You know what he quoted? He quoted commentary. Judges, please make note. Please take points from him because he did not present any teaching from Ma'at. Next thing, literacy. Actually, no, we don't get into literacy. He made a comment that Ma'at can't exist if there's no Pharaoh. Everybody heard him say this? Everybody heard him say this. Ma'at cannot exist if there is no Pharaoh. Everybody heard that, right? Okay, good. My question to Judah Nazar, and I know that he can't interact with answering questions right now, but I want the judges to note that he did not ever show that. Did Judah Nazareth, so here's strike two. Did Judah Nazareth ever show in a Kemetic papyrus from the scribes of Ma'at where they said, if there's no ruling pharaoh at the time, then we cannot practice Ma'at? Did he ever say that? Please make notes. Please strike. If he did not show in the teachings, remember this debate is about the teachings of Ma'at. So anything he presents that's coming against my belief system has to come from the teachings of Ma'at, period. That means there has to be papyrus cited. There has to be the translation of the papyrus that we can all see that are the teachings of Ma'at. He has not shown the teachings of Ma'at. Now, I would like to present Exhibit A. Where's the screen share? Here we go. Let's get to the screen share. So let me first debunk what he said. He said that there's teachings of Ma'at cannot exist if there's no faith. Alexander the Greek invaded Kemet in 332 BC. When he invaded Kemet at that point, I want everybody to go research if there was a pharaoh to the Kemetians. There were invaders and there was a group of men that ruled Kemet. They were called Ptolemies. There was no pharaoh. Kemet did not have a pharaoh in 100 BC. In 100 BC, there was no pharaoh. Let me get the screen share on. So here's the screen share. Okay, so as the brother said, go to screen share. Can everybody see my screen? What I gotta click? Can everybody see my screen?
No.
Can anybody hear?
Judah needs to see it. Judah, can you see it?
There you go.
Okay, you guys can see the screen? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, this is the laws of Ma'at under the instructions of Ankh Sheshonk, who was a political prisoner under the Ptolemies in the late period of Kemet. In the Ptolemaic era 30 BC. In 30 BC, was there a pharaoh? In 30 BC, there was no pharaoh of Kemet. The Kemetians didn't acknowledge a pharaoh. They were under invasive rule. They never had any pharaoh. They had the group of Ptolemies over them, and they were under invasive rule. Here is the teachings of the laws of Ma'at, instructions of the laws of Ma'at, here translated. And this is the laws of Ma'at in 30 BC when there was no pharaoh. So again, let me get up the screen share a second. Actually, let me stay back in. Okay, again, he said, if there is no pharaoh, then you cannot practice the laws of Ma'at. And here we are in 30 BC, and there was no pharaoh, and we have laws of Ma'at under Ankh Sheshonk, who was a political prisoner under the Ptolemies. strike two. So, gentlemen, or if there's a lady here or whoever the judges are, please note that he did not quote one thing from a scribe from Ma'at that attacked anything that I believe in. He spoke about a lot of things, but he never quoted. He also said that there's no colleges and the Hebrews have colleges. Okay? There's no colleges, and we already went over that colleges were schools of thought, as he calls them. He calls them schools of thought. Okay, Exhibit B. Can everybody see my screen? Just say yes. I don't know if it went off. Can everybody see this?
You're good.
Yep.
Okay, good. This is the Temple of Luxor, also called the Temple of Karnak and Epet in Kemet. This is called today by R.A. Shwala de Lubitz, the Temple in Man. This is a Kemetic school that you can go. I have my students have went here. My students have gone. This is a site that you can see. You can Google map this and zoom in on satellites and actually see the residuals of a teaching facility. Question 3. Where is the ancient Hebrew schools? Where is there an archaeological site of ancient Hebrew schools in the time of any prophets? I don't want to hear about nothing after Greeks. I want to hear about the time of Daniel. I want to hear about the time of Moses. I want to hear about the time of Abraham, the time of Ezekiel. Where archaeological site is there Hebrew schools that predates this? He said there's no schools. There's no colleges, as he's called them. Here is the college. Not only does Judah, whoops, hold on, sorry. Not only does Judah acknowledge that Kemet had a college, that Kemet had this particular college here. Not only that, does he acknowledge that, but he actually stole this concept. This man stole this concept and made his own teachings out of this concept. I want that to be understood, that he stole this concept and he made teachings out of this concept. I'm going to now go to, let me go to my files. Okay. Judah likes to draw pictures. He likes to draw pictures, okay? I'm going to play a video, a little video, if everybody can see the screen. This is Judah, or this is, yeah, let's get it. Let's get in. Let's get into plagiarism, because Ma'at says you can't. It'll load up. This video is loading up. It's going to take some time. Here we go. There's the temple layout in his teachings, Judah's Temple of Man. You see the cartoons that he draw? See this temple? This temple, he said, represents the spirit and the inward and the outward, and it represents a man. Where is this temple drawn on any Israelite artifacts? Where can I find this temple existing anywhere, drawn by the hands of Ezra, drawn by the hands of Solomon, drawn by the hands of David? I can't find it, but I can find the real temple of man in Kemet. Judah does not understand that this temple of man was the symbol of the microcosm. He actually does understand, because he actually stole the whole concept. This is from R.A. Shwala de Lubitz. Here is the temple arched upwards, and the temple here, this is the two legs, the body, the head. This is the Luxor temple, which in Kemet represented the Pur-Ba. Pur-Ba means the house of the soul. What did Judah say his temple of man is? His temple of man is a symbol of the house of the soul. Where can I find Israelites teaching that? Where can I find that? Now, here is the information on the actual real college, or the Temple of Man, that's located in Kemet, that you can find. This is it right here, the Karnak Temple Complex. Everybody can see the screen. Karnak, fortified village, temple, chapels, pylons, all right? Middle Kingdom, around 2000 to 1700 BCE. So here is the temple right here, the Temple of Karnak right here. Now, the individual that studied this and put out this information is called R.A. Shwala de Lubitz. we're going to pull up R.A. Shwala Delubitz. Okay? Here is on the left, everybody see this? Temple and Man, R.A. Shwala Delubitz, promoted site diagram, 1949 to 1977. Judah, were you born? Here is R.A. Shwala Delubitz's image found in the Temple of Man. I have the Temple of Man book. It's a few diagrams. Here's one of them. And here beside it is Judah's Temple of Man. Do they look similar, everybody? Even down to the color schemes? Huh? Huh? Now, the Temple of Man diagram, this is from Judah's actual YouTube, Judah Nazareth versus T-Duck, Temple of Man Science, found on minute 41, 58 seconds, and Judah put this out November 19th, November 2019. E.H. Shwala Delubitz put out the Temple of Man in 1949. Were you born, Judah? You thief? See, the laws of Ma'at says we should not steal. You're talking about Kemetic colleges, and one of the most popular Kemetic college or temple is the Temple of Man that you believe in because you stole it, put it as a part of your teachings, put it on your YouTube video, and you cannot show Israelites believing in this. There's not one document of papyrus that has this drawing that shows any Israelite believing in this. So how many strikes here do we have, everybody? How many strikes do we have? How many strikes? The book of Ezekiel, which he's getting the Temple of Man idea from, because there's never been a Temple of Man diagram found with Ezekiel's body. There's never been a diagram of the Temple of Man that dates back to the time of Ezekiel. Even if we go by what Britannica says is the date of Ezekiel, 570 BC. The Temple in Man that Judah is drawing is from 2000 BC, our school in KEMET. Ezekiel, according to Britannica, didn't exist until 570 BC. So even if Ezekiel had this Temple of Man, it's stolen. So we shall go over everything again before I close out for this round slaughter. One, there's not one reference he made to any writing that actually comes from the scribes of Ma'at. Two, he has not shown a Hebrew Israelite school. Two, that he said that Ma'at can exist. If there's no Pharaoh, then nobody can follow Ma'at. I just showed reference to writings of Ma'at existing after the pharaohs were taken down, after there was no pharaohs in the Ptolemaic era. Okay. Three, he said there's no literacy. I want archaeological images of Israelites writing something. This is from the wall carving Mastava Akhet Hotep, if everybody can see the screen, who was a senior court official during the rule of Dedi Kare and Isisi and Unas in the kingdom, 2494 BCE in Saqqara. You can go to the temple. My students have gone to KEMET. They go there and
2 minutes remaining.
Thank you. They go to KEMET. They send me back images. There are millions of papyrus. Let's just deal with images. There's images of Kemetians writing. Is there one image of anybody saying that they are Hebrew with a pen in their hand? I don't want to hear about, well, the Bible's written that. According to Judah, we're going to find out what the oldest texts are, because these are copied concepts. Here we have Kemetians writing, whether they are high officials, whether they are scribes, whether they are priests. We have Kemetians in some form writing. We have no documentation in archaeology in any museum of ancient Hebrews in the time of the ancient Hebrews writing anything. If there's a book of Moses that dates back to Moses, please present it. If there's a book of Ezekiel that dates back to Ezekiel, please present
1 minute remaining.
Of anyone saying that they're an Israelite. So judges, please make note that he did not present anything from Ma'at, and he steals concepts. If he can show where his Temple of Man is believed by the Israelites to predate KEMET, I'll accept it. Peace.
Okay, host, go ahead and do your thing.
Well, that was great. I mean, great presentation right there. So I'm waiting for Drew to do his counterpoint. Wonderful information. Never heard it spoken like that before. So great job, brother.
Thank you. Oh, am I still? I'm still.
Go ahead and unshare your screen, family.
Sorry about that. He needs to show writing
Okay.
from my aunt. You better show writing. Oh, let me move this.
All right, man. Hey, you came that second round. You brought a little bit more energy. That's what we like to see in the Lions Den. Bring that fire, bring that energy.
Fire. That's right. Getting some fire.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You a little shy at the beginning, but yeah, you got used to it. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Judah Nazareth.
All right, let's go.
Back up.
All right.
Back.
All right.
Chapter's back. Let me know. We'll start your time.
Start now.
Let me know when you're ready.
So I'm ready now.
All right, it's 10:11. Go ahead and go.
This dude is a witch. Bear in mind, he admits it. He practices hecka witchcraft. So he's a liar off rip. One, he didn't show anything that disproves that Ma'at can be practiced without a pharaoh. Notice that. Sometimes it's not what they say. Sometimes it's what they don't say. Two, our temple got destroyed. He said that our temple is a copy of his temple, of Temple of Karnak, where they were learning. That's a lie. The common person couldn't read. It's a fact, right? So let's get to something real quick. We're gonna share screen. We're gonna get these hotel liars up out of here, bro. Okay, this dude don't even read ancient Egyptian language. Hold on, let me share screen. Hold on, my computer freezes up. Hold on. Bear with me. All right. This dude trying to play games. Nah, bro. You been dead, bro. You can't practice Ma'at without a pharaoh. Trying to bring up the Greeks. Nah, bro. Or is the white man your pharaoh? Maybe Donald Trump is his pharaoh. I don't know. But I know that you can't practice Ma'at without a pharaoh. And he was the top of law and order in Egyptian civilization, in the culture. So, bro, you been dead, bro. And you didn't answer anything about how Ma'at is better for the people. You just going by dates and this, that. How is it better for our people? You didn't go through no teachings of Ma'at. That's okay, though. There's nothing to teach. It's trash. Complete trash. There's no laws. Now, I'm not going to waste all my time on trying to rebuttal his foolishness. Let me show you this right here. Watch this. Different confessions. There is no standard negative confessions. The confession for the papyrus of Ani is the best known only because the text is so famous and so often reproduced. So there is no continuous, there's no standard negative confession. Like, right? As noted, scribes would tailor a text according to the individual. So the negative confession for Tehuti Amun would be different from Judah Nazareth, where our Torah is one law for the whole nation. See, you got to clap these dudes in the skull because they're going to use the witchcraft. Okay? So while there are a standard of number 42 confessions, the sins which are listed varied from text to text. For example, in the papyrus of Ani, confession number 15 is, I am not a man of deceit, while elsewhere it is, I have not commanded to kill, and in another, I have not been contentious in affairs. Right? An officer in the military would not be able to honestly claim, I have not commanded to kill, nor would a judge or a king, so that sin would be left off the confession. So the confessions were according to the individual, not like a law, which is for our people, for a nation as a whole. Right? This dude's a witch. Now, Black Jesus Minister, do you hear what it just said? There's no negative confession for all the people. Let's keep it going. Because we know you're partial to this foolishness. Right? Hinduism. Hold on. Negative confessions. Ma'at. Ma'at was a central cultural value of ancient Egypt, which allowed the universe to function as it did. My dude, how can you practice Ma'at? The universe is going to function with the help with the Most High, Yahweh, not with Ma'at and not with dead Pharaoh, who's a pile of ashes right now, bruh. You're a witch, bruh. Stop the witchcraft, bruh. Now, if you don't like that, judges, I'm sorry, bruh, but everyone's watching. You can't practice Ma'at without a Pharaoh. He didn't prove you can. Let's keep it going. And the confessions varied from individual to individual, where we were all under one Torah, under one law. Let's keep it going. Right? All right, check this out. Stop, boy. So you'll see, number one, Hail Usek Nimet, who comes forth from Anu. I have not committed sin. Hail Hepet, who kept from Keperah. I have not committed robbery with violence. Hail, but where's the law that says don't do this?
Dude, you know your screen's not showing?
It's not?
No, it's not.
Wait.
Go ahead. I'm stopping your time. You had 5 more minutes left. I mean, you had the 10 more minutes, but go ahead and get your screen up, family.
Wait, you have to hit the button.
You got to do it on your side, Jeremiah, once he pulls it up.
Oh, Steve. Oh, can y'all get my time back?
Yeah, we'll go ahead, man. We'll start you. I apologize. That's my fault. Go ahead.
All right.
We'll give you 10 more minutes. We'll give you 10 more minutes, man. Go ahead.
All right. Y'all heard what he said. He didn't prove that Ma'at can be practiced without a pharaoh, because the pharaoh was he was the head priest in Egypt. I don't need to read the Book of the Dead. The white man he done published the book for you to read. He keeps talking about which came first. That's not the topic of the debate. The topic of the debate is which is better for our people, not what is the best, which is the oldest. Okay. So again, if you see this here, look. Different confessions. There is no standard negative confession. The confession from the Papyrus of Ani is the best known only because the text is so famous and so often reproduced. As noted, scribes would tailor a text to the individual. So these Ma'at foolishness was only, there is no law, for one, that says thou shalt not do. That's one. Two, these confessions varied from individual to individual, where we were under one Torah, under one law. So this dude's already dead again. Three, he can't even read his own language, or what language he's supposed to be reading, right? He studies our language. That's why this dude's dead. Now, for the biased judges, you see he didn't prove that you can practice Ma'at without a pharaoh. You can't. The pharaoh was the head priest in Egypt. I don't need to read the Papyrus of Ani to tell you that. You should know that already. I read it already, right? You'll see the negative confessions of Ani. This means person never lose faith, blah, blah, blah. Hail Usek Nimet, who comes forth from Anu, I have not committed sin, blah, 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 all the way down to 42, from the 42 provinces of Egypt. That's it. Watch this. Commentary, as noted, many of these carry the stipulations of intention, such as I never have raised my voice, and that one may have actually raised one's voice, but not in unjustified anger. Right? So it's not a law. These are just like, you could be lying because there's no law that said that thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do that, like our Torah. Let's get to another thing. Watch this. Ezekiel chapter 43, verse 10. You, son of man, describe the house of Israel to the house of, describe the temple to the house of Israel, that they may be ashamed of their iniquities, and let them measure its plan. Well, wait a minute. Their temples were dedicated to sun, moon, and stars and nature, not to the inward things of man. This is where I'm gonna start clapping this dude again. I'm gonna kill this dude for the second time in this debate. And look, verse 11. And if they are ashamed of all they have done, let them know the form of the temple and its scheme and its exits and its entrances, all its forms, all its laws, all its teachings, and write it down in their sight so that they may keep the whole form thereof and the laws and do them. Why? Because the house of Israel are of the temple, not the temple of Karnak. Is not the Egyptian people. Okay, as you can see right here. Look, Google Map. You'll see. Hold on, make this bigger. Hold on, make this bigger. Hold on. I don't know if you can see this on my computer. Might be freezing up. Hold on. It is. You can't see it, but my computer's freezing. But it says, at the entrance of the gate of the temple of Amun, which is the sun. All right, here we go. Right here. Make it. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Okay. Oh, you stole this from us. How? Y'all worshiping the sun. Say it again.
So just go ahead and read it.
All right. Hold on. Shows the great temple of Amun, who is the sun. Sun temple, not temple of man. This dude just lied again. There are about 20 obelisks to this great temple of Amun in ancient Egyptian times. Okay. Pair of obelisks, a pair of Queen Hatshepsut, whatever, obelisk. Obelisk is a penis. Okay? We don't have that in our temple. They don't want to steal nothing from these Hindus. At the entrance of the great temple of Amun, there is Seti II, who is a pharaoh. That's not in our temple. Fourth pylon, Queen Hatshepsut, whatever, Tutmos I. That's not in our temple. What is this guy talking about? He sat here and just lied. Well, that's what Hotep Negroes do. Okay, here's our temple, right? Our temple science is based upon a rectangular form with the Holy of Holies, a holy place, and the altar, right? Representing the inward parts of man. That's why in Ezekiel 43, verse 10, it said, let them measure the temple and be ashamed of all their iniquity, right? There was no iniquity being ashamed of in Egypt. Let's keep it going. Here's from the Papyrus of Annie, but how much time I got?
Hey, you got 10 more minutes, bro.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, you got 10 more minutes. That don't sound right.
Yeah,
bro.
man, I didn't get a chance.
It's time to stop, bro.
Yeah.
You get 10 minutes to get to 10:30.
All right, check this out. This
No,
last
no way
verse,
10 more minutes.
this last verse, bro, I was talking, it wasn't even sharing. This last verse does parallel.
For a minute, Jude. Remember, his screen did not share, so we let him start over. If you want a couple more, if you want a couple more minutes, I'll give you a couple more minutes just to be fair, bro. It was my fault that the screen wasn't showing.
All right, we continue.
All right.
These last verses thus parallel the intent of Pharaoh Venus, as found in the last spell of the text found in this tomb. So the Book of the Dead and all these books are only magic spells to enter into this fake underworld that doesn't exist. Okay, that's it. There's no laws. You didn't see him. There's no laws. So how's this good? So you see this is Pharaoh Venus. You're not reading any text. Well, here's the pyramid text of Unas, spell 232, the last spell of the corpus. Oh, you ferryman with the back of his head behind him, bring to King Unas Saphareth Hotep, which is on the back of Osiris, so that King Unas may ascend on it to the sky, and let King Unas may escort Ra, the sun, in the sky. Now, I don't need to read any more of this foolishness. This is sun worship and foolishness. Let's get to the Torah and see how this benefits our people, right? For one, when the Most High said study the temple is the inward man, right? So we had colleges. This guy keeps saying we didn't have colleges. Yes, we did. They're called mashanas, or we were illiterate people. His people were illiterate, okay? So we studied math, science, and geometry. If you measure the temple, that's geometry. The common people in Egypt didn't have no temple to measure because all they couldn't even see the statue to pray to it. Okay, the priest only did that. He knows this. He's a liar, right? Proverbs chapter 1 tells you about attain knowledge, wisdom, understanding, instruction, mercy, justice, righteousness, 7 pillars to 1 stone, 7 pillars of wisdom in Proverbs. They don't have this for the people in KEMET. This is our shield of David. The New Jerusalem is found in chapter in Ezekiel, right? The spiritual mental cube with the 7 parts and 10 connecting points: intelligence, justice, righteousness, judgment, self-control, prudence, cunning, discretion, imagination, listening, hearing, obedience, dark sayings, puzzles, knots, unifying and discovering them. They don't have that. They don't have degrees for elevation of schools like we had in ours. Let's keep it going. The Egyptians weren't called gods. Psalm 82 verse 6. Elohim said, Elohim you all are, sons of Alawan are all of you. The Egyptians didn't call the common people of Egypt gods. In Israel, look, in the Psalms, you see the Nakala Yawaf were flutes and pipes. Nagaya Nath, Ha Shamayath, the 8-string instruments. Poems, harps, poems, dark oak instruments of tubes, trumpets, falsetto songs, round sand shakers, trumpets of testimony, shakers for shouting, tambourines and drums, music. We have writing, we have music. They don't have that. What school they teach this? He can't show that. I'm gonna go by it again. Yahweh found the earth with wisdom, the heaven with understanding, and the clefts with knowledge. It's Proverbs 3 verse 19. Kemet's God, which is the sun, masturbated the gods into existence and then brought humans in. That's foolishness. And they can't even decide on who their God is, Atum Re or Ptah from Memphis or Heliopolis. And by the way, Ptah is from Hinduism. Ptah. Let's keep it going. The Torah is our life to prolong our days. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 46 to I think 48. Hold on, right? All who hate the Torah love death. That's Kemet, right? Watch this. me show you something beautiful here, right? All who hate the Torah love death. Let's look at something real quick. Let's bring this up. Okay, we ain't playing no games with this dude. Okay, KEMET was boo-boo. That's why it's no longer. Now Allahu Akbar runs KEMET. Okay, you mad? Yeah, I know you mad. Watch this. Okay, this dude trying to get up. What's best for our people? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, science, mathematics, geometry, or this? Watch this. Okay, he didn't even read the papyrus of Annie. I can read my language. He can't read his language. Watch this. Hold on. Oh, witchcraft, Negro. You about to get it. Hold on. All who hate me love death. Hold on, which my thing will come. Hold on. Right? And we know KEMET and this brother here hates wisdom. Life expectancy and problems in ancient Egypt. Let me make this big so y'all can see it. Because all who hate the Torah love death. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's get rid of this. Hold on. Make this a little bit smaller. Hold on. I know he mad. He mad. The life expectancy of ancient Egyptians is very different to that of a modern day person. While undoubtedly people lived to an older age, it was somewhat uncommon to live over the age of 40 years of age. To them, 18 years old, the age of King Tut at his death was seen as mature to their society for his kingly and family responsibilities. And so to reach 40, 100 was seen as an accomplishment, especially with all the diseases. We have laws on cleanliness. There ain't no laws on cleanliness in Ma'at. He can't show you that because that Book of the Dead is only a book of spells. Well, we have laws on cleanliness to prevent leprosy and sexual misconduct and gonorrhea, and these people are full of diseases. Keep it going. Hold on. Watch this. After the age of 40, the Egyptians expected to live and enjoy their best years of his life, using his experience from his knowledge and labor to guide. Following the instructions from the scribe of Annie, never remain seated if a person or man older than yourself, blah, 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 right? So they didn't live to 40 years old. They died at like 20 and 30. Watch this. The ancient Egyptians.
3 minutes remaining.
How much?
3 minutes.
All right. The ancient Egyptians ideally wanted large families, and so they experimented with a variety of ways to help in childbirth, right? None of them helped very much, and so inevitably the death toll was pretty high during conceiving. Because children and teenage girls were needed to help their families and parents, they were often found to have numerous teenage pregnancies, many of these unsuccessful due to a lack of knowledge. They were dying from fever. Many children died of diarrhea or similar due to consuming bacteria-ridden food. We have laws on food offerings not being out for 3 days. Because KEMET had no law, they were over here eating food with flies buzzing around. So they were walking around with disease. Okay? Hold on. One more. Hold on. I'm almost done. Hold on. Just close it out. Hold on. Okay? This is what happens when you don't have any laws. When your king is only the law, right? And your book is only a book of magic spells, so you can enter a fake afterward. Hold on. This is from the watch this. 10 truly disgusting facts about life in ancient Egypt. Life was so bad that people just gave up on hair. Okay? So they just shaved their heads, men and women. Let's keep it going. This is my time. I will go through all this. Okay, Egyptian women were regularly flashed. Forget that. Let's keep going. Hold on. King Tut was buried with an erect phallus. Okay, what's up with the penis worship in Egypt? Is that Ma'at? Egyptian birth control was disgusting. They were using crocodile doo-doo and putting it in their private areas. The women. Okay, is that Ma'at? Is there a law in Ma'at against doing that? Let's keep it going. Beautiful women were left to decay to stop necrophilia. They were having sex with Egyptian women when they were dead. Is there a law against necrophilia in Ma'at? No. The pharaohs were horribly obese. Why? Because they didn't have any dietary laws. They're fat pieces of crap. Hindus. Let's keep it going. The Egyptians took laxatives 3 times a month. All right. They took laxatives 3 times a month. And then this was before plumbing. So that meant they had to clean up their boo-boo with their hands afterwards. Okay, is there a law? We had to dig holes out in the wilderness and poop. Shepherd proctologists were called shepherds of the anus. What's a man doing playing in the king's behind? Is that Ma'at? Okay. Hold on. And the last one, almost done. Egyptian fertility tests were disgusting. We don't need to get in that. Last one, hold on. The ancient Egyptian believed that men menstruated. Why? Because men bled. Hold on, watch this. Ancient Egypt was plagued with diseases, in particular.
Time.
All right.
Damn. Hey, I see why they call this the lion's den. Your ass come over here, you can lose your career. Everybody in the sound of my voice understand. Somebody woke up a goddamn lion up in here. Right? Somebody woke up a goddamn lion. I can't wait for this rebuttal. Because somebody woke up a goddamn lion up in this damn den. Goddamn Maya, you better do something, baby boy. Because goddamn the lion has risen. Let's get this smoke. Let's get this smoke. This is the lion's den, baby.
All right. You done woke him up, Tehuti. Goddamn. All right. That was very interesting.
Okay.
Some of the pictures was crazy. Man.
Ready?
All right, Tehuti. It's your turn to get it back in here, man. Let me know when you're ready. We can start the clock. This is the third and final round before we get to the questions. So, Tehuti, Mom, Hotel Ra, it is up to you. Let's get it. Let me know when you're ready. I'll start your time. All right, 10:32.
I'm ready.
Get it
Can everybody hear me?
15 minutes. I'm gonna give him 2 extra minutes because we gave you 2 extra minutes to talk without your thing. All right, so you got 17 minutes. It's fair over the day. Hey, Crossfire Radio, this is how you do a debate. Go ahead, y'all.
Okay. Everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
You good? Everybody? Okay, good. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so a lot of talking, but no reference again to a papyrus that makes the claim that he's making. He said that when there's no pharaoh, you cannot practice the laws of Ma'at. That's his claim. Because I asked him to Because I asked him to present where that teaching is. You see, when you say somebody teaches something, the burden of proof is for you to present that. You have to show that. You can't just say the Buddhists believe in Santa Claus, and the Buddhists are like, where do we ever say that? So when you say that KEMET teaches that when there's no pharaoh, you cannot practice Ma'at, strike one again. Judges, please note, did he ever show that in the writings? Did he ever show a Kemetic sentence that ever said, when there's no pharaoh ruling, you cannot practice Ma'at? Did he show that? No, he didn't. We'll move on. He doesn't show that. Next thing is ad hominem. Ad hominem. When someone is losing in a debate, one of the first things they do is they start name calling. They attack the person and calling them name. I'm a witch about 4 times. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I am that. I'm all kinds of different types of names, but he's not presenting the papyrus. He didn't say anything about the teachings of Ma'at. He never quoted the teachings of Ma'at. He said, I never quoted the teachings of Ma'at. Judges, please make note. Please make note. I showed a screen of Amenemopi, the Medunetter, the translation, and showed about 5 different phrases and how they parallel the book of Psalms. In those phrases about not extending the borderline to steal from your fellow neighbor, about not communicating or befriending the hot-tempered man, those are the teachings of Ma'at, which Psalms agrees with. Psalms loves it. Psalms likes it. So when he said, please make note of all these things, because this is how I debate. When somebody says something, I make note of it, and I want the judges to see he told a lie and said that I never quoted any teachings of Ma'at. Judges,
was you trying to share your screen?
No.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
He did not show. He said I didn't teach. I never quoted the teachings of Ma'at, but I actually did. I showed the papyrus. I showed the British Museum number. I showed the actual image of the scribe himself. I showed the translation, and I showed how it paralleled the book of Psalms. Those are the teachings of Ma'at, written by the scribe Amenemopi. in and around 1300 BCE. I gave the dates, I gave the translation. He said I didn't. Judges, please strike him. Make note again, he's only showing cartoons. He's showing pictures of six-pointed stars. He's showing pictures of cubes and squares and all type of different separat and all these different things that are not in the scripture. They're not in the Torah. There is no six-pointed star in the Torah. There is no ancient artifact. Where did the Jews have this cube and the six-pointed stars? I asked him to present the archaeology that shows that Jews believed in this temple. He said the temple was destroyed. Make note that the topic was brought up by him that KEMET didn't have colleges. I showed a college, which is a building of learning, and I asked him to present Hebrew Israelite artifact colleges. He said they destroyed the temple. The temple is a singular word. They destroyed every single Hebrew Israelite temple, every single Hebrew Israelite college from 1600 BC all the way. He had judges. Make notes. Make note. No Israelite references. All he's showing is words on his paper. Judges, did he ever pull up any papyrus that actually showed a teaching of Ma'at? He pulled up page 198 of the Per Em Haru that has the declarations of innocence. He called them confessions. Confession means that you've done something. When he read them, the sentences said, I have not done this. I have not done that. Doesn't a confession mean you have done something? He called them confessions. And he said, these are the laws of Ma'at. Nowhere in the sentence does it say those are not laws. That's somebody declaring what they have not done. That's not a law. This debate is about the laws of Ma'at versus the ways or teachings and laws of the Torah. I've quoted teachings from Ma'at. I've given dates. I've given papyruses. He has not quoted one teaching from Ma'at. He's quoting the Book of the Dead. The Book of the Dead is not the laws of Ma'at. The Book of the Dead is a book for the afterlife. There's no laws. Nowhere in the Book of the Law, in the Book of the Dead, or the Purim Haru, does it says that those declarations of innocence are laws. He said, you know what's important? What's important is science and geometry. Bet. Let me screen share. Let me screen share. Science and geometry. Tell me if you guys can see the screen. Just let me know when you can see it, please.
Okay, all right. Hold up for a second. Let me see. All right.
Let me know if you can see it.
I got it. I'm new with this, y'all. Okay, there you go.
Take your time.
Hey, you ready?
Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, in me and Judah's last conversation, he had to leave because he had to go to the doctor.
No. I don't see no screen.
Oh, you don't see a screen?
All I see is multiple screens.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Black Jesus. All right, thank you. All right.
Can you guys see a screen
We
yet?
see it now.
Yes.
Oh, now it went back to multiple screens. You get it back to where you had it.
Okay.
There you go.
Can you guys see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Me and Judah's last conversation in our preliminary, he had to leave because he had to go to the doctor. He said, what's important in this conversation? He said, what's important isn't science, geometry. That's what's important. And he shows geometry as his pictures. Make note, judges. What he's showing you is his drawings. He's showing you his drawings. Now, let's get into science. I hope how many of you people in this chat find gynecology important? Did the Israelites have gynecology? This is the Kahun Gynecological Papyrus, also the Petrie Medical Papyrus. It is museum number UC 32057. It is the oldest known medical text in KEMET. Although it's not the oldest in the world, as Philadelphia Museum has a Sumerian clay tablet from 3rd millennium preserved, dated to 1800 BC. It deals with women's health and gynecological diseases. So in KEMET, we had gynecology. was there any gynecology mentioned, any doctor mentioned? Not, I don't want to see words. I want to see the papyrus with doctor's script, with any writings from in the Hebrew language, any kind of doctor's script. Now, we go to the next, geometry. He said, what's important? Geometry. Then he drew his geometry. Judah, that geometry was drawn within your lifetime, my good brother. You drew that. You're 45 years old. You drew that within a period of 45 years. No Israelite drew what you drew. None. Here is the Pushkin State Museum of Fine Arts in Moscow, the first mathematical geometry record in history. 13th dynasty, older material based on the 12th dynasty of Egypt, roughly 1850 BC. 18 feet long. Here's the mathematical equation right here. This is the first geometry. This is Kemetic. This was made by the Kemetians. Your picture was made by you. Judah, how you doing, man? How you doing? Your picture was not made by the Hebrews. There's no Hebrew
8 minutes remaining.
Perfect. There's no Hebrew ancient image of geometry and mathematical equations. So yes, geometry is important. That's what Kemet brought. Kemet brought that. Not God's people. We're God's people, according to Hebrews, Hebrew Israelites. God invented mathematics. Did he teach his people that? I'm showing you what's called primary sources. This debate is primary sources of an actual culture that existed versus pictures that Judah Nazareth has drawn and words coming from a Bible. No image yet of anything from a Hebrew Israelite discussing the topics. Okay, now what's the next thing Mr. Judah said? Mr. Judah brought up the age. He brought up the age. Understand, when you judges go and watch back this video, and I hope you remember, I was going to screenshot it, but I'm already screen recording this. But in what he was showing on the top, it said commentary. When he was talking about the Kemetians, he's reading somebody's commentary. Once again, he's not reading anything coming from a papyrus that the Kemetian themselves actually wrote. He never did that. Now, how long is the oldest ruling king on this planet? Who's the oldest ruling king? Okay, can everybody see this screen? This is Pepi of the 6th dynasty.
90 years.
Pepi of the 6th dynasty. This is in the Britannica, and it's on. See, I don't just give sources from the European or from the Britannica. This is in the Abydos king list, which I have the translation of and the images of the Abydos king list, which states that Pepi ruled for 94 years. I don't even know a 94-year-old man. He didn't start ruling at age 1. So let's say he ruled at age 6. He was 100 years old ruling a nation. This is from primary sources. You're talking about commentary saying, yes, and the Egyptians died at a young age because they had pestilence and disease. Was there times in Kemet where there was pestilence and disease? Absolutely. Are we going through COVID right now? Are we going through COVID right now? Hasn't the death rate risen since March? So if somebody focuses on the archaeology of America during the time of COVID, over 84,000 people die of the flu. So if they focus on archaeology during this time period, they're going to say, the Americans didn't live too long. Look what was killing them. Yes, because they're in pestilence right now. We're in the middle of a pandemic. And did Kemet was ruling for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So in real life, yes, my brother, during some point in time in the thousands and thousands of years, there's going to be some kind of pandemic. Is it okay? There's a pandemic, but here we have a pharaoh ruling for 94 years. A pharaoh ruling. How long did Ramesses rule? How long did Ramesses rule? Ramesses ruled for 67 years. I don't know a 67-year-old man. How old is Trump? I don't know a 67. I don't know a 94-year-old man that can put together sentences. Pepi ruled for 67. I'm sorry, Ramesses ruled for 67 years. Now, Ptah-hotep. Let me see if I can find Ptah-hotep. If you guys can see the screen, let's move away from Judah's Temple of Man drawing. Let's move away from Judah's Temple of Man. And Ptah-hotep, in his own writings, I have it on here. Let's see if I have it. Oh, he said Israel had musicians. Israel had this. Do you see this? Do you see these images here? Do you see these images here, everybody? These are actual people drawing themselves as musicians. The actual people themselves.
3 minutes remaining.
The actual people themselves drawing themselves with flutes and harps and dancing. This is from KEMET. Can I get one Israelite picture of Israel dancing? Black people dance, right? The black people dance? All the Israelite pictures I see are cartoons. If you go to any Israelite website, it's a bunch of cartoons of Jesus or Yeshua or Abraham. Where are the ancient pictures of any Israelite dancing? Ptah-hotep wrote his book at 110 years old. So let me get this straight. The Egyptians died. This is their writings now. Ptah-hotep in his own writings said that he wrote the book at 110 years old. That's what he said. That's what he said. So when you saying that the Egyptians didn't live long, yes, there was a time when some Egyptians didn't live long. Yes, there was a time when some Egyptians didn't live long. I probably have 1 minute left, so I'm going to go straight to Ptah-hotep.
2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes remaining. Is these the extra 2 minutes? Okay. So I don't know. But let me see if this pulls up. Here we go. Everybody see the screen? Here we go. You can look this up on www.uclauk.museums under the translation of Ptah-hotep. It starts in the beginning, the teaching. This is the teachings of Ma'at from Ptah-hotep, the teaching of the overseer of the city, vizier Ptah-hotep. He starts talking about his age. He said, "My old age is struck, age descended, feebleness has arisen, weakened here again. Sleep is upon discomfort all day. Eyes grown small." He's talking about age. The mouth is silent. Look at the next box, and it says right here, "Eat ni renput sent med eb onk." And what is that? I took 100.
1 minute.
What I have done on earth is not little. I took 110 years of life. So we have a pharaoh ruling for 94 years. That's not how old he lived, but he ruled for 94 years. We have one pharaoh ruling for 67 years. And here we have a scribe living to 110 years old. So were there Kemetians that died early? According to your commentary, yes. Were there Kemetians that lived older than any man I know? Yes. This is primary sources. The burden of proof is on Judah. Please show me where the Kemetians say if there's no pharaoh in rulership, then you cannot practice Ma'at. I yield the mic. Peace.
Man, hey, this is awesome. I hope y'all understand what y'all just listened to. This brother, hey man, they should have been had you in this room, brother. You're a damn surgeon, right? He's a surgeon, man, and he's dissecting the mind. And what a surgeon has? A damn knife. And right now he cutting some shit up. So I feel sorry for the judges. They got the judges, man. I can't wait for the question and answers. This is a good one. This is a good one.
All right. That's his last and final round. Now the champ is coming to do his final round, and then we're gonna get to the question and answer. Go ahead, champ. You let us know when you're ready. You get 15 minutes.
All right.
So let us know when you're ready.
I'm ready now. All right.
It's
this guy keeps saying, you didn't go to a papyrus.
Go ahead.
All right. This guy keeps saying, you didn't go to the papyrus. That's not my job. That's your job. And how do we know that papyrus doesn't say, I bleed out my private area and my rear end, like they did in KEMET? Okay? From all the diseases and parasites in their intestines. That's not my job to do that. That's your job. And it's your job to prove that you can actually read the hieroglyphics, because that Kemetic Yiddish speaking, how do we know you don't have a comparative linguistic branch to compare and say, well, this is what it says? You're just going by what some white man said, bro. Get out of here, bro. The topic of the debate is for the judges. He's trying to appeal to the judges, and he's whining because he's getting his rear end kicked. The topic of the debate is what's best for our people, not what's the oldest writings. Now, without any further ado, let's go because this dude's been dead two rounds. Now, I know some of y'all like Hotep, but clearly the ninjas they weren't too smart. That's why they were dying early. Let's keep it going. Share screen. Get this dude up out of here. He's not showing you nothing about how.
Hold on, let me get your screen shared. Hold up, let me get.
Right.
You know, I'm new at this. Right. All right, there you go.
He's not showing you nothing about how.
We don't see nothing yet, brother. Get it together.
All right,
there you go.
Well, these things don't exist in the Torah. First off, the shield of David does exist. The lily, the sunshine, the honeycomb, the pomegranate. The cube is the holy of holies in the Torah, which the Most High says, put it in your mind. Deuteronomy 6, verse 8. Bind it between your eyes. So this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. We have psalms of degrees, elevation. He has no clue what he's talking about. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding for the people. For the people, not for the kings, not for the scribes only, but for the people. We are admonished in our book that everyone is to acquire knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Right? He's drawing up. Of course, because our books are written in letters, and I just take the words and I just illustrate them like we had a rod to measure or read. We had a plumb line, and these things meant something. Let me get into why it's more beneficial. The Torah is more beneficial. What the Torah does, it renews the mind. Kemet in the Torah stands for stupidity. Matzareim. The word zar means distress or oppression or adversity, right? Or grief, right? It stood for stupidity. The Torah is a book of instruction. What's the instruction about? The spirit. While they're worshiping pharaohs and worshiping the sun and the moon and goats and all this crazy stuff, the Most High was like, don't do that. Leviticus 18, don't do that. Focus on the spirit. Renew the mind. Notice he speaks nothing about how Ma'at is renewing the mind for the inward man, for the soul and the spirit. We have the plumb line, which is Ezekiel 48, verse 47, Zechariah 4 and 10, right? Fatayah or Fashatam. It's a cord or a thread. It means to wrestle or struggle against stupidity. He needs this. He needs the plumb line because he's crying over here. He's calling me names, right? We get some other illustrations, right? We got geometry. He's like, well, you drew that. Well, bro, our book is not a book of illustrations. Second off, I can show you the Dead Sea Scrolls, but y'all already know those are our oldest writings. But that's not. Let me get to this real quick since my time is limited. Hold on. Bear with me. All right, we have an alphabet.
You got to 11:04 Central Time.
All right, we have an alphabet, what's called the Aleph Bath, which means house of instruction. Aleph means 1,000. It also means to teach or to learn, all the way down to Tha, right? With a numerical value of 1,495, 19. You know that number 9 is an integral part of of the world, basically 360 degrees. Right? You get it. You know all that, right? There's no alphabet for the common people in Kemet. They're illiterate. The Most High said in the Torah, he was like, keep these commandments for sign upon between your eyes, right? So anybody who studies psychology, that's called the study of the spirit, the rawak, right? So you can be a psychologist while actually going to college just by studying the Torah, right? Because your brain has nerve cells. Bear in mind the brain is called matter, which is the same word used for the Holy of Holies, dabayar, matter. You know that the Holy of Holies is the head, right, where the 10 Commandments are placed. You're supposed to keep the 10 Commandments in your mind. They don't do that in Ma'at. There's no teachings, right, to improve and lift up the mind or the spirit of the people, right? Only the pharaohs worship as a god. The people were just being dumb, dying early, right? See, the Torah tells you. Let me get to the scripture real quick. Okay, he's not showing you anything. He's just talking about, this is the oldest god. This is the oldest. Hold on. Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and discipline, to comprehend words of understanding, to receive the discipline of wisdom, righteousness, justice, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, knowledge and discretion to the youth, which means it's for everybody, not just scribes and the pharaohs. Let the wise man hear and increase learning. The understanding man shall acquire wise counsels. To understand an allegory and a figure, the words of the wise and their riddles. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and discipline. Hearken, my son, to the discipline of your father, and do not forsake the Torah of your mother or instruction, for they are a wealth of grace for your head and a necklace on your neck. Okay, my son, we'll get off that, right? Let's get back. Right, so it's admonishing all Israelites to study knowledge. You got to study the alphabet, study our language, which is mathematical, right? There's math science for everybody. Ma'at is not teaching mathematics to the people. It's not teaching linguistics or literacy to the people. It's not teaching psychology or understanding how the mind works. Your brain having the white and gray matter with 100 billion nerve cells, neurons firing off. Okay, it doesn't get into any of that. Watch this. Watch this. Let me make this bigger. Hold on. Sorry to make it too big. Hold on. Come on, man. All right. Hold on. All right. Anybody, hold on, let me get this smaller. Anybody who studies anything about psychology knows it's perfect for the Torah. Right? Hold on, bring this down, right? Your higher thinking called kashab. Thinking, computation, conceptions regarding. When you're like reading things in the Torah about like mountains and trees and things, mountains means conceptions. Trees means counsel. Motivation, nadab, to volunteer, willingness, spontaneous, planning. This is what the frontal lobe does. So you can study like neurology and psychology.
8 minutes remaining, 8 minutes.
Cool, with the Torah, right? Information, yada'ah, or knowledge, designation, declare, recognition, order, erak, row, arrange, estimate, equal. Then you have a thing back here called the parietal lobe, which focuses on the preparation, treasure, ready, splendid. The parietal lobe also deals with like meditation or reflection, which the Torah basically is. It's like the water. You reflect on things, on the concepts of the Torah, right? You can't do that with ma'at. The occipital lobe deals with like the physical vision, but in the mind or in the spirit, you have imagination. Imagination is like abstract thought, right? You don't have that in KEMET. Spiritual functions, mathematics, kashab, science, da'af, language, lashawan, abstract ideas and symbol and allegory, mashal, which you get the word proverbs. And meditation, shayak, which you get the word mashayat from, meditation or devotion. Interpretation, malazayat, which means interpretation. Riddles, dark sayings, knots, hayada, imagination, the mayawan, which means like a likeness. These things happen from the mind, which helps with the Torah. The Torah helps with increasing learning or understanding of how the mind works, or the spirit, right? Ma'at doesn't teach you about the soul and the spirit. Okay, the spirit or the mind, air and motion, the senses, spaciousness of mind, transitory, empty, the breath, smell, perception, relief. Proverbs 6:16 verse 2. And measure the mind, the spirit of Yahweh. Yahweh measures the mind or the spirit of man. Amun-Ra is not measuring your mind because he's the sun. The sun don't measure nothing. Okay, it goes down at night. What are these dudes talking about? Let's keep it going. The Most High tells you about the soul, the nafash, refreshed self, personality, individual life, breath, life, desire, mood, state, willing, feeling, desire, right? Genesis chapter 9, verse 5. For its soul is in the blood. You can learn about that science. The soul is in the blood. Why? What's the blood? Water, oxygen, minerals, plasma, which is ionized gas. Right? You drink that, you're drinking the life essence of a living soul, of a living thing. And Most High said you can't do that. Right? When you eat and drink, you are revitalizing your soul. That's science. Ma'at's not teaching you science. It's not teaching nothing but to worship Pharaoh and worship the sun, moon, and stars. Let's see the what I'm talking about. Check this out. Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 9 to 12. Milk. Milk in the Torah means the richest part, the choice, the fatness, fertility, right? Babies feed from the mother's breast, the best part of her, the choice part of her body. Honey is used for healing, because it said in the land you go to, it should be a land flowing with milk and honey. But it's not actually talking about actual milk and honey. These are concepts to increase the mind or the spirit. That's why the Torah is better than Ma'at, because Ma'at does nothing for the mind or for the spirit. Mountains, har, conceptions. Valleys, bakwa'af, which means to cleave or to break apart or to distinguish things. Rain, matar, which means to renew, right? The heavens, shamayam, with the firmament, which means to elevate or expand the mind.
Remaining.
No problem, no problem. Right? Psalms chapter 78, verse 69. And he built his temple like the sanctuary. I'm sorry. He built it like the heights of a sanctuary. So our temple, or our inward man, our spirit and our soul, are reflections of the universe. The Egyptians over here worshiping the sun, moon, and stars and thinking that Pharaoh maintains the universe in order with Ma'at. The Most High is telling us, y'all are the princes, y'all are the gods. You have the universe inside you. In the New Testament, Yahweh Shah the Nazarene says, heaven is not outside you, it's inside you. Ma'at's not teaching you that. It's not teaching you that. It don't teach you nothing, right? Except to worship Pharaoh. That's it. Let's keep it going, right? Hold on. Right? We have certain things like the quail, which stood for like peace of mind. The dew, tau, which means covering, or a vegetation of lambs to shade, or for protection. Kafar. It was said it was the dew was thin like kafar. Kafar means what? Expiation of sin. You can find this in the Torah and New Testament. What is it? Bear fruit, meat for repentance is what it means. That's why it all has to do with the mind. Ma'at's not doing that. He didn't teach you nothing about how Ma'at is good for better for our people, to get our people in a raised, elevated state of mind. It does nothing. Except you have you worshiping Pharaoh, a fat goofy dude who died early. Okay, look at the concepts you have in here. Exodus chapter 5, verse 10 and 1 through 11. In Egypt, remember Egypt stood for stupidity in the Torah. So the city called Pithom and Ramesses, we were slaves to them. It says, hold on. Pharaoh, his word Pharaoh means a stiff-necked ruler. The Nagash or taskmaster, these are things of the mind. Shatar, overseers. Thaban, the straw that Pharaoh said we had to build, stood for you had to build straw, you had to build bricks without straw. The word Thaban. The word Thaban means straw, but also means material of the mind. Egypt isn't supplying you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding so they can build bricks, which stood for refined character, right? From the word Thabalana, intelligence, reason, skillfulness, discretion, understanding, wisdom. Bricks, Labaneum, bricks, right? For bond means to build, a condition, a quality. Sun, to repair. From bayan, understanding, knowledge, prudent, distinction, consideration. Look at these cities of Egypt. Fatah stands silly, foolish, simple, seducible. Ra'ah means evil. Masas means liquefy, waste, fatigue, faint, discouraged. Right? We were slaves to these cities trying to build storehouses for Pharaoh. Right? They don't have concepts like this in KEMET because KEMET was stupid. Matzarayim, hemming in, distress, besieged, fortification, a stronghold, a tight place. Hold on, let me get off this, right? I show how the Torah is better for our people. Let's get to this real quick. Herodotus went through how much?
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Oh, dang. All right. Herodotus went to Egypt, and what did he say? He saw women having sex with goats. The law say you shall not have sex with goats. But in Leviticus 18, it says, do not do as the Egyptians and the Canaanites do. They did bestiality. Right? Read it right here. I have the Herodotus thing too. In my lifetime, a strange thing occurred in this district. A he-goat had intercourse openly with a woman. This came to be publicly known. They're in public having sex with goats. That's not, okay? You already know there are homosexuals in Egypt. There was no law against it, right? They're performing magic. There was no law against magic, right? Watch this. It says, very few people were literate in Egypt. Okay, so the kings and the priests were not telling the people to have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Before we close it out, look at all these gods. All these gods are all moon gods, sun gods, the sun in the morning, the sun at night. Our Torah tells us not to worship these images of animals and men and birds and creeping things and whatever. This is all they did. Look, a hawk head, a woman with a bird, and a this and a that. It's all fake and it's all BS. Vedic and Egyptian deities. I know Black Jesus ministers don't agree. Sorry, but the same guys that are in Egypt are in Hinduism. Same one. Okay? You're Amin Ra.
And time.
Word.
Did we lose our host? Elder Kunai, you still there? Okay, he must have fell off. Woo! Boy, it's got heat up in the den. We got unks and at this point stars flying all over the place. Elder, you still there? Okay, he ain't there. Man, boy, these judges, boy, y'all got a lot to evaluate, man. You hear me? Got a lot to evaluate. Now, what we're gonna do, which is the question and answer round, each contestant will be able to ask each other 3 questions apiece. Now, how it go is Amon Hotep Ra will ask Judah Nazareth the first question. Judah Nazareth has 2 minutes to answer it, up to 2 minutes, and then Judah Nazareth will ask him until we get to the
Hey, I'm back, family. I'm here. I'm sorry.
Well, I hope you've been watching the whole time. All right.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right, everybody. So, do you understand how this process goes? This part of the debate? We're starting to wind down. So, Amon Hotep Ra, it's up to you. Go ahead and get the first question going, and then Judy, you have up to 2 minutes to answer. Go ahead, Doc.
Okay, great. This is my favorite part. Oh, where's the screen? Where's the screen? There it is. Okay. All right. Everybody can hear me clear? Why did the screen disappear? Come on.
Hear your screen again?
Okay. Okay, I can see now. Okay. Everybody hear me clear? All right. Hey, Judah. Okay, so this is just for questions. We cannot comment on what each other just said. It's just straight questions.
You want to ask him a question, you can't say nothing until you do your rapid fire. You ask him a question, and he get 2 minutes to answer your question. And then
okay.
See, hold up before you go. Hold up, let me take a quick commercial break. Hey, I asked you, I want y'all to see this is how a debate is supposed to go. You see me moderating? Right. I'm not getting in the middle of none of this. This is for people's edification. For our people's edification, FOPE. All right, let's get it.
Okay. Okay. Judah Nazareth.
Yes.
Okay, good. Glad you can hear me. In this question, I guess I can screen share. Okay. Sorry, everybody, for the hold up. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Judah Nazareth. The question is, since this is about the laws of Ma'at versus the laws of the Torah, then I will ask questions. I will actually ask a question based on if we're to set up a society. Let's say we're to set up a society, and we have to implement the laws of the Torah or the laws of Ma'at, or another set of laws. I want to know. If a woman,
are you sharing your screen? Because I don't see it.
No. Hold on.
No, I don't see it.
He's just asking a question.
Oh, okay. You asked the question. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm not sharing my screen. No.
Okay, I just want to make sure. All right.
Okay. In the new society, when we set it up, if a woman gets raped in this new society, and she was a virgin, or she said she was a virgin, or gets married. Let me rephrase the question. If a woman gets married and says she was a virgin, but she actually wasn't a virgin, in the new laws that we set up in our civilization, should this woman be strangled to death? Would this be a good thing?
All right, before we answer, it's 11:09. You got.
Well, I didn't understand his question. You had to say it one more time.
Okay, he didn't understand your question, family.
Okay. If we set up a new society based on a set of laws and rules, and a woman says she was a virgin, and she gets married, and she's found out to not be a virgin, should we strangle her to death?
No.
Okay. All right.
Good. Okay.
You got 2 minutes to expound on it. I don't know. If
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, no. We don't. What does it say? Strangle in the Torah.
Okay. Is there another form of death that should be applied to our black?
Is this your second question? Is this your second question?
Oh, because
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's what I say. He just said no, so now it would be
one question.
Nazareth.
He got up to 2 minutes to answer, and then he's going to ask you a question. You got up to 2 minutes to answer to elaborate. Go ahead, Judah Nazareth.
I mean,
it's your turn.
If she was found not to be a virgin, everyone should be alerted about what this woman and her dealings and her shame. That's my answer.
All right, now go ahead and ask him a question.
Okay. Where in Ma'at does it say not to lay with animals, perform homosexuality, and have sex with dead bodies?
All right, okay. It's 11:10. You got 2 minutes to answer that, Amon Hotel Rock.
Okay. Let me get to the screen. Okay. So where in Ma'at does it? Where in Ma'at does it say not to lay with animals and not to
do not
lay with animals and do not what was the other one? Not have sex with
homosexual relations and do not sleep with dead bodies.
Okay. In the teachings of Ptah Hotep, it states that you should not interact sexually with a boy-girl. That is a boy that believes he's a girl inside. This is in the teachings of Ptah Hotep. So a boy that believes he is a girl inside is a homosexual. This is actually what homosexuals, a lot of homosexuals describe themselves as this. They say, I was born a man, but I am a woman inside, and therefore, you've heard it all before, but this is in the teachings of Ptah Hotep, not to have sex with a boy-girl. That's in the teachings. Now, as far as where does it say in the scrolls of Ma'at not to have sex with was it a deceased? You said deceased? Is that what you had? A dead person?
Sir, I mean, where the law, brother? You said the Ma is a law, so and it should be punishable if there is. So where is the law that says do not be a homosexual, do not sleep with animals, and do not sleep with dead bodies, or is punishable by this?
Oh, you're adding to the question now. So there's another question?
No, a law means it's something you have to follow, and there's a punishment if you don't follow the law. Is what I'm asking you.
Oh, okay. So your actual question was, where does it say you cannot sleep with homosexuals?
Animals.
And where animals,
yes.
Homosexual.
All right, Judah, calm down, everybody. That's what he actually.
Okay.
Where does? Okay, you understand? My fault. I'm fall back.
Okay. Okay. Then he added and said punishable by this. So that's another question. That's not in the first question. So in the first question,
nah, bro, that's one question, bro. A law, bro.
Hold on, dude. You asked the question.
That's cool.
Nope. I
try
to add words, and somebody asked me, is that another question? He tries to add words, and it's cool. Nope.
Okay, hold on. Everybody stop, please.
Nope.
Hold up. Everybody stop. Look, he's asking you, where does it say, is there any law against?
I know what his question is. The punishable part is he added that to the question. That was not a part of the original question. Can judges please note that? That was not a part of the question.
Interrupt. Just wait to the rap. Hold on. Just wait to the rapid fire.
That was not the original. He asked me, where does it say in the laws of Ma'at that you can't have sex with the dead,
right? That's the question.
Or an animal. Period. That was the end of his question. Then he added, and punishable by. No, that's another question. So I'm not.
Yeah.
So where does it say in the books of Ptah Hotep? In the books of Ptah Hotep, it says that you should not lay down with the boy girl. As far as not having sex with the dead, I've not seen a law about that.
Okay.
I've not seen a law about not having sex with the dead.
All right. That's okay. Now that's the first question. Now go ahead and ask the second. Hold up, dude. Y'all gonna be able to do a rapid fire here in a minute. But you ask a question, then let him go in. He had up to 2 minutes to answer it, and the same for you. Now, when the rapid fire come up, and if you don't think he answers your question right, then you can go back in and ask that question during your rapid fire. Y'all can go back and forth.
Hey, Jeremiah Judah.
Yes, sir.
The KEMET brother didn't answer the last part. What my outlaw said.
But that's a two-part question.
Right.
No, it's not.
No. Listen, listen for a second. Hold on, just listen. Listen. Hold on, guys. Let me say something real quick.
No, I'm debating Jeremiah Judah. Who's talking right now? I'm only. This is
okay, right. We got back out. We got back out, Black man.
Judges, please shut the hell up for a minute, please.
Who's talking?
To me, that was a two-part question. All right, I'm gonna have Judah ask it one more time so I can get clarity, so he can get clarity. Ask the question again.
Okay, here's my question. Where in Ma'at is there a law, not a teaching, not an admonition, a law that says you shall not be a homosexual, you shall not have sex with animals, and you shall not lay with the dead? A law, which means there's a punishment if you do these things. A law, not a teaching.
So
adding your hypothesis.
3 different laws for 3 different things. Just pick one.
Well, that's my issue.
When you do your rapid fire, then you can go into all that. But just ask one.
That's my one question.
He answered it, Jeremiah.
If you goddamn questions, brother, I'm not being
biased. That's my
biased.
one question.
All right. That'd be like, I would say, Judah, all right, brother. All right, whatever.
Go ahead. He answered it, so now it's back to boy. He did answer it.
All right, go ahead, Judah. Ask your question.
It's back to the other gentleman.
All right, man. Just do all that in rapid fire, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Is it my turn to ask a question now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. When we set up this new society, if a woman gets raped, let's say the laws of rape, if a woman gets raped, should we set up a law where she marries her rapist?
If she cries out, he should be put to death. If she doesn't cry out, that's his wife.
Judges, hope you heard that.
All right, that was his answer to that question.
His answer.
Go ahead, Judah. Ask your second question.
What the hell?
Okay. Where is there a source of "thou shalt not" in KEMET, like an actual law book in KEMET?
Question? Okay, good. Let me get to the screen, please. Okay. Oh, where's the screen? Pepper.
Bless you.
Cayenne pepper. Okay. Oh, on this screen here, we can't screen share.